Yo, what's going on, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Extreme Truth. I'm one of your hosts, Jimmy Bones. We got my man's right here, legend Damian Simmons. I think he froze. He's there.
What's law, everybody? Law evening. It's the original for one. Legend Damian Simmons. Let's go ahead and kick off this show. Thank you for joining in tonight.
Definitely. We got DJ Just D.
Howdy do, everybody.
Here we go. We got James the Icon Grant.
Woo! It's Extreme Truth. Let's get down. Woo!
Good. Good to be back after the last couple weeks. They've been a lot of fun. A little controversial, but definitely a lot of fun. And I'm glad to have y'all all back. After some amazing.
It seems like you want.
Hmm?
Now, it seems like you want to go back there, Jimmy.
I'm the good one. Did y'all forget that?
See?
See?
Get the fuck out of here. See, this is what I'm talking about.
I'm
You're
the
the
one
good one. You start the shit. I can't talk to you behind the scenes to plant the seeds, and then I carry through the shit. And then I'm the motherfucker that we got to have a conference call and shit about.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so listen.
Come on.
For everybody,
No mas.
so
For
for
anybody that
everybody,
speaks Spanish, no mas.
all right. So for everybody that's looking straight from like other social medias, is not following live. Okay, so just say we had a show after the show was over. That
Yes,
wasn't supposed to be a show in the first place, you
Mhm.
know. But keep going, Jimmy. Keep going, Jimmy.
It was a great show. Nothing happened. We all held hands, sung Kumbaya. It was amazing.
Y'all better back up for the lightning strike this motherfucker.
we gave the winners a free trip to a spa. It was amazing.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's what the show was about.
I think that's what we're going to go with that one, right? That's the answer we're going to go with?
What the fuck show was on? I remember the boxing and shit that happened that night.
I don't know what you're talking about, brother.
I don't either.
You know what you're talking about.
As far as I'm concerned, like it was a great show once we ended at 11:01 p.m. So
Indeed it was. Indeed it was. I'm pretty sure we're going to get into that a little bit later. But as always, I started off with current events because we've had a hell of a week since our last show. Certain good things, certain bad things, certain controversial things, but let's get into them. The first thing, the Breanna Taylor settlement. The police department, and what was this, in Kentucky? What town?
Yeah.
Louisville, Kentucky. Settled with Breanna Taylor's family for $12 million. And they agreed to make some police reforms. But still, no one's been charged and no convictions. I'm on the fence about it because I want these guys to all be in prison. Every single one of them.
There's nothing to be on the fence about, man. It's still no justice. You got they're making a fucking Lifetime movie out the shit.
Mm-hmm.
They sell it for $12 million. They sit up there and they're trying to they're making a law for it. It's still no justice because the guys are still out walking free like there's nothing happening. Like they got away with it.
I agree, but the family accepted the settlement. So who's to say maybe they can't deal with the pain of constantly going back and forth to court? So
and
they
I can kind of get that if somebody want to try.
No, go ahead. Yeah, Les.
Yeah, you said something, but I don't think we all caught what you were saying. And right now, I think you on pause. So
I was telling you to go ahead first.
Oh.
Okay.
No, I didn't. No, we was listening to you. I wasn't saying that.
I'm back. So oh yeah, no, I'm sad. You know what I'm saying? As far as with money, right? That's not going to pay to bring her back or to change anything to happen that day, or anything that can happen in the future. So, especially 12 million, like you should be billionaires or something like that if you're going to go that route, right? And I understand, you're not going to be a billionaire. I don't know. It's just something funny all around. I don't mean funny because it's not funny at all. I'm just saying, like, I don't know. What was the point?
Yeah.
I don't think anything was proven or changed or made a statement when this is the ending. That's me.
Yeah. Yeah. Icon, you were saying something?
Well, it's just crazy all the way around. I mean, it's a good thing that they're trying to put police reforms. Sadly, that it had to be by a woman chilling in her own house doing nothing wrong. She wasn't even out on the street. And
Mm-hmm.
here's the thing: the city um paid the lawsuit, correct?
Yep. 12 million.
One thing that's wrong about that is the city is who? The city is the citizens, the taxpayers' dollars, not the police department.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So that's a difference. It's not like the
Mm-hmm.
police department paid the $12 million. The city did. You
Mm-hmm.
know, so pretty much the police department, nobody didn't really suffer.
Mm-hmm.
It's just taxpayers paid the $12 million, and it should be something done about that.
I agree. I agree. It's unfortunate. You know, I think all these officers should be charged. I'm hoping that they still are. I can't say that I blame the family for taking the money. I don't know that I would have, but again, we don't know their psyche. We don't know what they're going through because that's traumatic. Going back and forth, constantly seeing the pictures of her in the morgue, going back and forth, constantly having to see crime scene footage. So I don't know if it's the type of thing where they just say, you know what, we can't handle anymore.
Yeah, I mean, if you suing somebody or going through these legal situations, you going to court, every 2 to 3 months, every 3 to 6 months, and this is for like 2 years. So her revisiting the feeling of her daughter's death. I mean, I don't blame anybody for, wanting to just to get out that situation as fast as possible for their own insanity.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
definitely true.
It's
That's
unfortunate.
Mhm.
It's unfortunate. I'm still thinking about the fact that her ex-boyfriend was offered a deal by the DA in that state where if they said that she was selling drugs, they were going to drop all his charges. He's facing 10 years. So that right there tells you that the DA is offering him that kind of deal. There's no way that even if they arrest these cops, that it's going to be a fair trial. There's no way. Because again, the DA offered her ex-boyfriend, not some rinky-dink lawyer. The DA offered him this deal. According to him, he said that they offered him a deal where they would drop his charges if he said that she was a part of his drug empire, her ex-boyfriend. So if they're offering that, again, according to what's being said, what makes you think that even if they arrest these cops, it'll be a fair trial?
It's not going to be a fair trial all
It's
around.
not.
They still
Yeah.
got to pull evidence, still pull everything. I mean, the evidence is clear, but they
Yeah.
still got to pull everything so they can coincide with everything that's supposed to happen.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. It's a. You know what? I really want to see what those reforms are.
Um, hmm. Matter of fact, no, I can get a quick soundbite for you.
Please do, sir.
All right. Doo doo. Right
You
here.
gotta look at it like this though. It's like you said, the family probably doesn't want to keep going through the bullshit.
Yeah.
So I mean, I can understand, but it's just a whole
before
fact
the officer. There's a lot going on right here, so let's try and break it down. In what might be a first, the city of Louisville has agreed to not just pay a settlement to Breanna Taylor's family, but also enact
Shoot. Hold up. Technical difficulty.
a number of police reforms to try and prevent something like this from happening ever again. For instance, from now on, a commanding officer has to attach their name to a search warrant before it goes to a judge, which hopefully means that they'll be more careful about which raids they approve, because now they can be held accountable. Also, every raid will now include paramedics, so that if someone does get shot, somebody is on hand to try and save their life. Unlike what happened with Breanna Taylor, who was left on the ground for 20 minutes after being shot. Another reform is that officers will now be incentivized to live in the communities that they police, which is a step in the right direction. But I'll be honest with you, I can't believe that police are allowed to live outside the areas that they patrol. You know, you would think they'd have a vested interest if they police the places that they're from. You know, it's like the president's not living in the country that he's in charge of, which I know technically Putin does with America, but you know what I'm saying. And honestly, a large part of the settlement is the $12 million paid to Breanna Taylor's family, which is a record for the most money Louisville has ever paid for police misconduct.
All right. All right. So those are the
Yeah, and I'm
situations.
sure there's a reason. There's a
Mhm.
Well, you know what? And this is going to sound weird. At least it's a step in the right direction. I still think them cops need to go to jail, but here's the question. Would you rather have, and this is probably the choice we would have had to pick anyway, would you rather we have those reforms, or would you rather the cops be in jail? Because I'm going to tell you right now, we wouldn't have got both. We wouldn't.
Both.
Oh,
I love the idea of both, but it's not, we wouldn't have got both. I can tell you,
whoa.
the fact that they were willing to pay her. Huh?
It's not even a choice though, because you need to have both, because if it can happen to her, then if you don't have the reform, it's gonna happen to somebody else. It's gonna keep happening, keep it happening until they put that in.
But you know what keeps happening?
I'd rather have both.
This is the thing about it, unfortunately, is every time they go and they lock one of these cops up, they don't make the reforms with them. So it's always been a one or the other thing. They're not going to give both because, unfortunately, the police unions are so strong that it's hard to fight.
And that's exactly why I hate, you know what I'm saying, I'm not comfortable with this decision.
Yeah.
They keep telling they're going to reform this, reform that. This is not the first time that anywhere across the, you know what I'm saying, the nation has said that.
Mm.
They've set up there and they're supposed to reform this, reform that, change this, even when they go on TV and said they have changed it.
Mm-hmm.
What has changed? Absolutely nothing. Nothing that I've seen.
You know what's
you
so
know what
funny?
I mean? And that's why I say I hate when these things end like this. No.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Go, Jimmy.
No, I was going to say what's so funny
No,
about
I was finished.
Oh, what I was going to say, what was so funny about it is if you think about what happened with the mayor of New York City, Bill de Blasio, the cops turned their backs on him because he said that he had to have the talk with his son about how to deal with the police because his son is a young man of color. And all the cops in New York City turned their backs on him for saying that. And then when 2 cops were murdered, they blamed him for it because they said they're creating police hatred. And I don't know who has a black son or who has not been a black son that has not had to either have that conversation or has not had that conversation had with them. So I think you got to change these mindsets. We got to put some limits on these unions. And I'm pro-union. But I think it's got to be some changes with these unions. I think we got to have I think we need to have a conversation with the police, and not just with black cops and white cops. Like, why are you so afraid of us? And it's been going on in history. Like, why do you hate us so much? Why are you so afraid of us? Is it something that you're taught? Or is it that you're just scared being out here? So man. Let's switch subjects before I get pissed off.
Yeah.
What's so crazy about it is this is ties to Black Lives Matters. And did you guys hear about Jessica Krug? She's a college professor at George Washington University that pretended to be black.
Yes.
Years got scholarships, and they recently found out as white.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, over the weekend, they found another woman named Satchuel Cole, which I could not make that name up. That sounds like some Maury Povich shit. But Satchuel Cole, they found it was a fake Black Lives Matters activist who was pretending to be black, and she's white.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So we got the racial dolosaurs of the world. So it's kind of it's weird because it's like they want to be allies to us. So do you take the support with them in terms of being allies, or do you just say stay with your race, stop trying to be us?
I mean,
Go ahead.
no. Well, what I was saying was, here's the thing: we're black. Everybody want to be us. Everybody want to copy off of us. It's like that joke. Everybody want to be a nigga, but don't want to be a nigga.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna come with the territory.
Okay.
So it's flattering.
Yeah.
So true.
It's funny because they found that these women, the woman from George Washington University was a activist to African American studies. I think she got a scholarship because she was black, allegedly. Said that Roche Dolezal in charge of the NAACP. This woman, Satuel Cole, which that is the ghettoest white black name I've ever heard in my life.
I mean, it just, I mean, it's cool that they want to support us, but when you like literally, I don't know if I say try to be us is the right type of word to say,
Yeah,
but I don't know. That's kind of creepy. It's just a little
yeah,
creepy.
Look,
yeah.
look. I can't. I can't. You can't fault people for what they do. They're gonna make their own decision, and basically with that, I mean, it's a fucked up situation. But either which way, you gotta look at it. That's a hustle for them. They came up
Yeah.
off that.
Yeah.
So I
And
like in a way, I'm the guy that respects the bad guy in the movie. So it's like, and at the end all be all, it's just the fact of, oh shit, they got that off. If they pulled it off for as long as they did.
yeah,
So
yeah, it's crazy. Legend.
Unmute yourself, Legend. You're muted.
I'm not even sure what to say about it. Like a real talk is. Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
yeah,
your
go
face
ahead.
frozen. Yeah, we got you.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
got you.
We got you.
Okay. No, I was saying I don't. Okay. Yeah, I was about to say thanks. Like I said, I don't even know how to comment because it's so fucking silly and stupid. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's funny to even take a story like that seriously, but we've seen story after story after story of it. So, like, why? That's my question. Just why? Like I said, I don't really know how to comment on it. It's silly shit.
I mean, shit, you don't have black people walking around in whiteface. I mean, you do have black people that try to pretend to be white, but you don't have black people walking around painting themselves white, but probably because our features stand out so much, you can't really do it. But
No, actually, you do when they bleach their skin and they try to talk proper.
yeah,
No,
right.
I've seen it. We've seen it. So, yeah, brother, you forget about that. No, there are. There's pretenders among cheeks culture. So, that, you know what I'm saying? I've seen that. We've seen it. You know what I mean? It might not be something we just like want to remember about because it's silly, it's stupid. Most of the time they look like fucking idiots doing it or they get used. But it does happen. So
It's crazy.
hey, well, hey, whatever.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. So going from one dumbass thing to another one, I'm pretty sure y'all heard Cardi B and Offset getting divorced. Personally, I don't give a shit about either one of them. But what's y'all opinions on it?
Well, who didn't see this shit coming, man? I mean, when I heard that she got pregnant by dude and whatever, I knew this shit wasn't gonna last. Think about it. I mean, how old is Offset? When they started talking or whatever, he was 24 with 4 kids, right? So that let you know right there, this motherfucker's out of control. You know what I'm saying?
It ain't nothing. I mean, my prom day had 4 kids when me and her went to the prom. So
Yeah,
Damn,
she was also out of control. So anyway,
hey, you know what? I was playing the odds. I was gonna get something that night.
Yeah, but I
I ain't
mean,
mad at you.
I mean, I didn't think it was gonna last, but I'm somewhat of a fan of both. So hey,
Yeah, I care nothing about either one. Ledge, what you think about it?
Same as you, Jimmy Bone. Like, you know what I mean? Like, okay, I'll give it. You know what? Let me say one thing different. I'll give them props that they even lasted this long. We've been to weddings where they haven't lasted 30 days, 30, 60 days. So,
Okay,
yeah.
so for those
I'll give them props on that, especially as young as they are.
for those that don't know, there's a
Here
certain
we go.
individual that we know, and we were taking bets on how long the marriage will last. So one person bet one day, another person bet 30 days. I bet 6 months. someone else bet a year. Icon's mom bet what, 2 days, 3 days?
I know whatever she bet. I know at the time she was right.
Yeah, it was. She bet less than a month, and it lasted, I
Mm-hmm.
think, 31 days.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what? Yeah,
I think she's the one that said 30 days. She said
Yeah.
30 days because I think I
Yep.
said 60 days or something
Yeah, she
like
did
that.
say 30.
Trying
Yeah.
to give her some type of credit. She was the close. Right. If you watch Price is Right, the one to the closest, you know what I'm saying, did,
yeah.
your mother won that shit. I was like, God damn. And I didn't even think she was wrong. I'm just trying to give these people the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, yeah,
Stupid. All right.
yeah. Just did. You got any opinion on this? Because you're the music guy. You the DJ.
But both these people young as hell. Like with Cardi B 27 and with also like 28. So you gotta think like most like marriages nowadays that young ain't making. So they don't have that raising like old school, like, all right, we did this together no matter what. I cheat, I'll see you in the living room the next day. But
Mm-hmm.
it's like it don't, like most of the young marriages out here don't make it last like that. So
Yeah,
I mean it was inevitable. But they, like I said, they're young. So yeah, by before they probably 35, they'll probably be married to somebody else. So
probably both
that's
be
what I
married
was
with 12 kids each.
yeah.
Yeah, fuck it. But to end, um, current events on some bad news. Ruth Bader Ginsburg, Supreme Court Justice, pioneer
Yes.
of women's rights, passed away on Friday, I believe, at the age of 86. Tough, tough woman. She was a trailblazer. She fought cases before the Supreme Court for women's rights. Tough lady. I remember that this lady broke her rib and was back at work the next day in her 80s. I think she's fought cancer 3 times and won. Tough woman. I'm sad to see her go. Really sad. And of course, she's from my borough, from Brooklyn, of course. But I'm really, really sad to see her go. And I really think we lost a giant, not just in law, but in history on Friday. What you guys think about that?
Well, I think every woman in America should know about this woman. Um,
Yeah.
she was at a time when she was the only female in the Justice Supreme, um, in the Justice Supreme Court. Like she was still talk up for women's rights. So yeah, she is just another American icon, trailblazer that, I mean, she did her job. She lived to a very, 86? I think she
Yeah.
passed away. Yeah, and she really did her thing for women,
Mm-hmm.
women for all races, the reason why you walk up into like a office building, like if you go to New York right now, more office buildings are more filled with women than men now, you know, and she's the reason of it. So my hat goes off to her and she'll be missed.
Definitely, definitely. Ledge, you got any comments on this one?
Embarrassing to say, I hadn't, or maybe I've forgotten um, not much about her until this came up. So when I was doing the research, like it's like, wow. Um, the sad part is we're losing so many of these pioneers and the people that continued, you know what I'm saying, their mission going on. Like I said, a pioneer for all women. Um,
Yeah.
and it's really a shame that we're losing some of those because you got to start thinking at that point, look who we're leaving behind.
Yeah.
Who's going to lead the charge? Who's going to continue the revolution or see this thing out to win the war? You know what I mean? So, and that's in all different type of areas. So,
Yeah.
God rest his soul, and thank you for our contributions.
Definitely. And what's crazy is the Republican Party is already doing the opposite of what they did when Obama was in office. When Antonin Scalia died, Obama was going to appoint a replacement, and Republicans said, we are not going to allow him to appoint a new justice during an election year. And I wish that Obama had a little bit of hood in him and just said, you know what? I don't care. I'm doing it anyway. Those same Republicans are now saying we're going to force through a new Supreme Court justice before the election, just in case. This right here is why voting matters. So people are saying, oh, well, Obama or Biden and Trump are the lesser of two evils. Not necessarily. Because at least Biden might appoint someone that might align with what your views and what you need. So, you know, it's unfortunate. And I kind of wish that the Democrats would have some more balls and stop this from happening. I really, really do. And so, I mean, y'all could comment on that if y'all want. You know, it is what it is. I'm trying not to be irritated this show, but yeah. This show got me a little irritated already.
I mean, this time in the U.S. is a shit show. You know,
Yeah.
just let's call it what it is. It's a motherfucking shit show. We got to pick from, you know, Joe Biden, you know, who probably have dementia, and this Donald Trump, where we sure knows who's an asshole. God bless America. This is fucked. We're fucked.
All I gotta say is this: the whole point is basically we have to vote. There's nothing else we can do about it. We have to make sure we get out there, make sure our voices are heard. A lot of people were not doing it because they don't think it's going to matter, but it does. But either which way, they still have to have more stricter voting regulations and everything from down to local courts all the way up to Supreme Court, all the way up to the president. You got to have stricter regulations to vote, because the way they're trying to do it now, I personally, like I said, with this COVID out, they're trying to make it so nobody can get to the polls like they're supposed to. And they're trying to the mail-in ballots that it's like, yo, we want to mail them in, that can be lost in the mail so quick.
Mm-hmm.
So even which way, there's ways that people can get out to make sure they voting directly, with a mask on and anything, gloves, they walk into the booth, do what they got to do, and come out.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, but people don't want to, they don't want to adjust to that to get that ready. But main thing, you got to vote. We have to vote. We got to get out there ourselves. Is like I always believe, there's always strength in numbers. So we got to get out there and vote.
Definitely.
Absolutely. And the sad part, that just the piggyback off of two things real quick. Number one, and I've known Icon most of my life, more of my life than less of my life. I've never seen the man stumbling to comment on something or words. So that should say a lot about what we're talking about right now. I don't know. It really is it's almost like this is a TV show right now that we're living.
Mm.
And this is crazy.
It's the U.S. shit show.
Yeah, I don't have. Yeah. I'm stumbling for words too. It really is. But people want a reality, right?
Yeah. Well, we getting real.
It's cool to have a reality TV star, whatever. So now we have our own show because everybody's into reality shows. Guess what? This one is like the rest of them.
I mean, other countries are laughing at us like crazy.
Absolutely. And we can. What can we do to defend ourselves? We can defend ourselves individually, but as a whole, really?
Yeah. 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 It's crazy. It's crazy. All right, next we're going to jump into something else that we talked about a little bit earlier this week, and we touched on a little bit last week. There's this movie called Cuties. A lot of people are asking for this movie to be banned from Netflix. They're saying that it's a movie of pedophilia, or they think that this movie is like porn for pedophiles. I know that pretty much everybody's seen it, right?
Yep, I saw it.
Okay. What's your guys' view on this movie? I felt really uncomfortable watching it. Very, very, very uncomfortable. I know Judge D was the first one to see it. What's your view on it, man?
Yo, I looked at it. I watched it twice. The first time I wanted to see what was all the hoopla about, and the second time was from a parent's point of view, because I have two daughters. So I understand certain things, but I also understand it's one, a movie.
Mm-hmm.
Two, it's somebody's art depicting their life or somebody's life they know.
Mm-hmm.
Three, you got to look at it certain ways. Is like everybody's looking at missing the whole point of the movie. It wasn't about the dancing. It wasn't about all that. So it was about one little girl going through her little journey for the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
And she was acting out because she liked the way her family was and everything. But like I said, it comes to if you watch the movie and thoroughly watch the movie, it comes to a head.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to understand it. And I'm like I said, even with the dancing part, I cringed on certain parts, and
Mm-hmm.
it was like, all right, I'll probably jump down my daughter's ass and beat the ass if I caught her out there doing it. But
Mm-hmm.
it's just the whole point is like, as a father, nah, I couldn't agree with it. But
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
me watching it from a movie point of view, it's like, all right, this little girl acting out.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, and then it's like how she dealt with everything that she was going through with the movie. That's it. That's all I saw. I was like, I don't see anything pedophile about it. I was like, even in the movie, the director had a part where the parents was looking like, what the hell are these kids doing?
Mm-hmm.
So to me, it was just a movie, but I'm like, people were taking it way over what it's supposed to be. But I was like, my thing is that I'm sorry, bad press is not necessarily bad press. So
True.
whoever made this movie is getting a good freaking marketing and promotion off.
Not necessarily. I mean, they're getting good promotion, but depending on the backlash, they might not be able to make another movie again for a while.
Please, do you remember that movie 13? That was worse than this.
Well, yeah, it was, and kids.
Exactly. Yep,
Well,
and kids.
Yeah, yeah.
this is Hollywood, and this movie is going to stay on because this is Hollywood. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Now, what I thought about the movie, when I was looking at it, especially in the beginning parts of the movie, um, I was thinking that the director wanted to show just the sad truth of what goes on in other parts of the world. You know, it's sad, make you cringe. But
Mm-hmm.
what I was looking at, I was like, okay, it's fucked up, but this is what little young girls do who don't have much of a guidance, who link up with other girls, who's in that system of not having so much of guidance or a broken home, and sadly, this is the reality.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and yes, everybody talk about the ending towards that dance part. Hell
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that made me cringe. Yeah, but I guess I'm on the side of what Justine was saying. I'm looking at it as a movie. I think their point was to make you cringe. I honestly do. At the same time, when I was cringing, the movie pans over to the crowd. They're cringing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Uh, and it's not pedophilia. This is just people just going over the top. But it can be a message out of this. It could be saying, hey, listen, when you if you're the adult and you have children and you know that shit is going fucked up
Mm-hmm.
in the family, maybe you should talk to your child to make sure that they're okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly.
So it's a lot of times when people be going through a divorce and they so into the divorce with the husband or the wife and everything, not
Mm-hmm.
relaying everything what's going on with these kids. And that movie was very crazy. The father was just marrying another woman and
Yeah.
just wanted to have other wives. So that's completely
That's crazy. Yeah.
left wing. So you can see how that could mess up a a uh, a a black girl who's seeing her black mom going through this, who's supposed to be her father. So
Yeah. Yeah.
um, talk to your kids, man. Talk to your kids.
Definitely. Ledge.
So, so we had a conference call, and
Yep.
yeah. So I'm gonna give y'all a little backstory. I got included in this, right? So we had a conference call and we was bringing up like what movies or this controversy. Now, I never even heard of this Cuties. Cutie, I think it's Cutie, excuse me. I
Yeah.
never had. I swear to you. Even when right before we started the movie, I watched like the preview and I'm like, no, I've never seen this, never heard this, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So then y'all are giving me a breakdown, which is a non-spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Mm.
let me say this. For what I was expecting to see to be disgusted or bothered by whatever, the way that I forget if it was all of y'all or some of y'all, the way I guess it was, I was taking it. I didn't see as worse as I thought I was going to see. Because I've seen some things in some other movies, you know what I mean? And I was like, okay, well, with children, all right? So
Sure.
I guess thank God for that. Like I said, I don't even know if I'd have made it to the movie. Like that's whatever. That's disgusting. But when I did see it, because I watched it with a friend and I warned him, like, yeah, it's okay. So they said it's like a pedophilia thing or whatever. I'm like, so I don't I don't know how it's gonna go. I heard R. Kelly did the score for the movie, so just let's be careful. Just be open-minded. Because she was about to watch the movie, so he was like, all right, let's watch it or whatever. And we watching it. Hey, I recognize his music. It ain't been that long. I recognize his music when I hear it. When it got to those scenes, and it built, right? So it's like it started so like, oh, this is what I'm like, okay, I don't. And I was saying, like, I hate when I see any of these videos or whatever that they post online, all these social media things, showing that type of shit with little girls. And I'm talking about even older than them. That's disgusting to me. It's disrespectful. I hate that. And hey, I'm even a parent. So that's what I'm saying. Like, that to me, who I get back from, I guess, where I was taught or whatever, who does that? But I guess we know the answer now. Then it started building. I'm not going to put any spoilers out there, but like I said, especially with the fight scene, y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
And then the sad part is when it begins, I told Icon, a relative of mine and his, obviously, and I'm like, when it started, whatever, like, that's who I saw because that's who the demeanor and this or whatever that reminded me of. Nothing of what she did. So that fucked my head up even more. You know what I'm saying? So I texted y'all after the movie. It was late night. I'm like, what the fuck did y'all tell me to just say, right? So with Icon and with Just D, and obviously I'm a movie guy, you know what I mean? I'm an actor. When it comes, and Connection Raw, I mean, need I say more? Controversy creates cash. I get it. And this is really happening out there. Like I said, go to World Star, go to this, that, whatever, go to YouTube. And like I said, I've seen this, maybe a little worse, which is this fucking disgusting while their parents is watching in the background, taping and shit, and encouraging them on like cheerleaders. Disgusting. But it happens.
Yeah.
With right now, with it's so much awareness, and it's sad that it took all this time. With all this child trafficking, all these major pedophiles that's coming out right now, some of these pedophiles that's been casted out, we watched and grew up and we love their movies. We love their shows. Like, yo, you remember we used to come on, Channel 11, WPIX, this, that, whatever. We used to watch those movies, that, whatever. And these people were sitting up there, although the victims were sitting up there going through what they were going through in Hollywood. No secret anymore. So now, in the time that we're in right now in 2020, all this child trafficking, we done seen kids and videos get snatched up and snatched in a bin and shit like that. I don't know if it was the right time and to do that. And maybe that was the plan. They got the attention. I was reading the article online, courtesy of Yahoo, that all the canceled subscriptions, they've seen canceled subscriptions by a number. I guess nothing drastic to the point where they worry. But I don't know. I guess they accomplished their goal. I'm going to agree with what the majority said.
Definitely.
What that goal is, I don't know.
Yeah. It's a crazy movie. Speaking of crazy, I gave a couple of y'all some homework. There's a show that is my new favorite show on television, Lovecraft Country.
What the fuck? You give me homework.
I gave y'all homework. I sent out a text. I said, if y'all hadn't seen it, watch it. Lovecraft Country is the best show on TV.
I was able to watch 2 episodes so far.
It is produced by J.J. Abrams and Jordan Peele. If you wanted a black science fiction / superhero movie, watch it. It is so good, and it also tells our story. It talks about things like secret societies. It talks about things like sundown towns, which for those of you that don't know, is towns where black people weren't allowed to be out after the sun was out. They talk about Emmett Till. They talk about a lot of things in our history that we don't talk about or we don't see in television, and they mix it in with science fiction. It is right now, to me, the best show on television. Hands down, again, in my opinion. What y'all think about it?
Like I said, I already saw 2 episodes so far.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm definitely engaged. I'm in it.
Mm-hmm.
It's quite interesting. So I gotta see, because they're up to the 6th episode right now.
Yeah, I didn't see it last night, but yeah, episode 6.
Yeah. So I gotta catch up. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm too early to give my whole assessment, but my whole assessment so far is they got me hooked. I'm interested to see what happens next.
Cool. Just D.
I'm caught up. I don't know about y'all, but yeah, I've been tuned in since it came out. So, I mean, it's good. I like how they touch on everything. Some of the stories that I've grown up with. Seeing that they really are depicting natural history with black people that's gone through it, like the sundown towns. Like I told you guys, my parents grew up in those type of towns.
Right.
So it was just like when I went to visit, I didn't understand it as a kid that sometimes it was still those laws in effect, and even in the 70s and 80s. You know what I'm saying? But it was still understanding from my grandmothers would tell me, like, yo, you can't be in the main part of town at this time, because they grew up like that.
Mm.
And one of my grandmothers lived to be 100, so she saw everything. So it was just like, wow, like you really like understood that what to go through, all the stories she used to tell. And I mean, she used to joke about how she outlived Ray Charles and how where she was when Emmett Till got killed, where she was when Martin Luther King got killed, and things like that. So it's like talking, like being like that. You got to understand where it's coming from, but also the science fiction part of it is like you really think it got you thinking like, wow, could this be out there? Could this, people really how they are acting back in the day? But it's a good storyline, it's good plot, everything to it. So I loved it.
My man's Jordan Peele. Ledge, we got to get you caught up, bro. You haven't seen it yet. Somebody's going to ask you about it. We're going to get you caught up.
Right, because I texted him about it, right? So I watched the Cutie, whatever. I feel dirty even saying the title of the movie. And I texted her, like, what? Because I'm thinking, what did I say, Minecraft? Or something like that. I'm like, what is the name of the movie? By the time I got the I know I'm late as hell. I was already watching Bird Box because I've never seen it. I don't sit down and watch movies a lot. So, but it was a good, I'm glad y'all got me on. I'm going to definitely check that out. When I saw the trailers, like I said, I didn't really understand what direction they were going. So, but I'm making it a mission. So I'll definitely check it out. It seems interesting.
Yeah, definitely. Good one.
The side note.
Sure.
If you guys see another Jordan Peele movie, see Antebellum.
It just came out. I want to see it. It came out Friday. I'm gonna see it.
I saw it Friday night.
I heard it's amazing.
Yes.
I didn't see it yet, but I heard it's amazing. I didn't even know Jordan Peele did it. With my girl Janelle Monáe.
Yep.
That's my girl right there. Oh man. Yeah. So that is our homework for next week. We are going to talk about Antebellum next week. So for those of you that are watching, please watch it. It's free on if you have Amazon Prime or Fire Sticks. Watch for free on there. But Antebellum, we're going to talk about that next week. All right, we're going to skip ahead to sports. This
I
next
don't care.
conversation we to talk about. What's that?
I don't care. Dallas won. That's all that counts.
Okay, your Cowboys won. The Giants lost. My Jets lost. I don't care about the rest of the teams. Basketball, the Lakers won a thriller last night. They AD Anthony Davis hit a last minute shot to take them ahead. I didn't see the rest of the Boston game because I fell asleep. The main story from this weekend is the UFC Colby Covington versus Tyron Woodley fight. I had high hopes for this fight because I think Colby Covington's a prick and I like Tyron Woodley.
Well,
Icon called it. Icon said Tyron Woodley is going to lose the fight. And I really wanted him to win because he came out with Mr. Black Lives Matters. I love my people. We're going to fight for the cause. We're going to take this white guy down so we can lose. And unfortunately,
yeah,
I'm
man.
sorry.
yeah,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Everybody try to hold on. I'm gonna say it just like this. Everybody try to be Muhammad Ali. You cannot be Muhammad Ali.
that hurt. That hurt to see. I mean, that dude. I mean, if you really want to picture the fight, there you go.
Oh,
That hurt.
damn.
That hurt.
Yo, he got punched in the ribs.
Yeah,
No.
in his own defense, his ribs.
Yeah, that was the deciding factor in it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Because he broke a rib or something like that.
No, no.
he was-
Icon.
He was losing the fight. He was already losing the fight. He broke his rib in the 5th round.
That's a couple.
No. How they kind of explained it was that how he was holding the guillotine because he was holding
He held
Kobe
it wrong.
Covington and trying to get him in a guillotine, and they was trying to say the way he sit up is like he kind of like turned his ribs. That's something
Yeah.
I don't know. So it kind of had a rib energy.
He
Rib,
put too much pressure on that
a rib.
side.
Yeah.
I've done that shit. That shit hurts. Yeah, he put
Yeah,
too much pressure on that side.
But even before that, he was getting his ass whooped. So it's not even like he was winning the fight and then that happened. He was getting his ass whooped anyway. I think he was losing. He was being outlanded 60 to 28 in the 2nd round.
Yeah.
So it's not like he was winning. He talked all that shit, and I'm just like, damn, dog. If you're gonna talk shit and be like, I'm fighting for black people, win the fight.
Well, listen, man. I'm a fan of Tyron Woodley,
Me too.
but I think he should just hang it up right now. This is a good time to hang it up.
Yeah.
He's been a great welterweight champion. Was welterweight correct?
You're welterweight, yeah.
Yeah. He's been a great champion. He's been one of my favorites. I still consider him one of the best of all time.
Yeah.
Just now, he should just walk away.
Yeah.
You know, but the one fight I am super interested in seeing is coming up on the UFC 253 this Saturday. Israel Adesanya, Paulo Costa. That's going to be, huh?
I think Adesanya wins.
Yeah, I think I'm giving a lean over to Adesanya because he always proved, no matter how skinny he is, that the guy could look all built and brolic and he's still eating through that motherfucker. But let's give the credit where his credit is due. Paulo Costa is a motherfucking beast.
He is.
Okay, now
I could beat him.
no, he will beat the shit out of you, Jimmy. All right.
Hold on.
Okay, he is.
Hold on. Icon. Hold on.
What?
Bones, you can beat Mike Tyson?
Yo, word is born. Get me and my shotgun all day.
Right.
Take his
Right
gloves.
now.
I'm in the corner with my shotgun.
Right now.
I think I win that fight 10 times out of 10.
No, I mean straight boxing. Can you beat Mike Tyson right now?
Word is born. If you give me some brass knuckles with a knife on the side, all day.
I say straight up boxing.
I'll box with my brass knuckles already.
Listen, you got the brass knuckles. You're not getting a shot off, okay? but Paulo Costa. Now, for some of you who might not know who Paulo Costa is, he's I believe a Brazilian dude, and come from that great school of where a lot of Brazilian fighters who also became champions, like Jose Aldo and others. This guy Now, out of all of Adesanya's opponents, this guy will probably be the most scariest. And the reason I say this, if you ever look at this dude, I mean, he's supposed to be 185, but I believe that his walking weight has to be 220 because he
Mhm.
looks so much bigger
God
than the
damn, dog.
biggest 185. Yo, Jimmy, if you can you show the people Polo Costa? Just show him inside of an octagon.
I
Jimmy
got you.
Paulo.
Yeah, Paulo Costa. Yeah. So this is going to be a good fight because they're both undefeated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it should be a good fight.
That's always the best fights right there.
This is both undefeated. This shit is not going to be fucking easy. Paulo Costa is a motherfucking bull. Look,
They're the same weight. That's scary.
they're supposed to be the same weight.
Yeah,
That's not even the best picture of Paulo either,
yeah,
because that dude looks scary, like
yeah,
brolic.
yeah. That's crazy.
You
That's
know,
crazy.
so this is gonna be straight power versus finesse. You know, and Israel Adesanya, he's probably the one of the best strikers. Is the best strikers in that division.
Mm-hmm.
But Adesanya is a tactician, bro. You gotta
He's a
think he
style
thinks
bender.
from his feet.
Yeah,
Yeah. Your style bender.
yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. So, the predictions. Who we got for this weekend? Legend. Who you got?
Don't know, to be honest with you. I want to see the damn thing, but due to what's going on, I'm probably not going to catch it. But no, I don't know which one out of them. That's why it's so important.
Mm-hmm.
They're undefeated.
Both
That's when
undefeated.
they put it all on the line. So
Both undefeated. And yes, Toy, they are the same weight class. Both 170.
Yeah, it's just that.
not that it looks, but not that it looks but like I said, depending on where your weight falls and everything, that's what determines those. So I don't know. Like I don't know.
I'm going to give the fight to the last style bender. You know, Israel Adesanya. He's just a interesting dude.
Okay. Just D.
I'm gonna have to throw it up in the air on this one because, like I said, I seen both of them come up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like watching. It's like gonna be to me. It's gonna be equivalent to watching Bruce Lee take on Donnie Yen. So it's like you got to watch both of them come up, and you're not going to even be able to tell which one's going to win because you'll know what's going to happen once they get in there. So
Definitely. It's going to be a crazy one. Next thing we're going to jump into is something I brought up to you guys over the weekend, something that most people here probably doesn't even know exists. There is a plant that happens to grow in South America called scopolamine, also known as the devil's breath. This plant is by far the scariest drug I have ever heard of in my life. One thing that this plant does is if you come in contact with it, you lose all control of your inhibitions. So something that's been happening is people in, for instance, Brazil, they may put this plant on a business card and give it to you. Or they'll have it on a map and open it and ask, hey, can you give me directions? Once you ingest this chemical from this plant, they can literally make you go to your bank account, withdraw all of your money from your bank account, take you to their house, give you everything out of their house, and then you will go to sleep because they told you to, and you will wake up later and not remember a thing. So if you are exposed to this plant literally puts you under the control of someone else. Fortunately, it's still in South America, allegedly. But here's the scary question. If it's here and we're all exposed to it, how will we know? Because it's not like you wake up with a hangover. It's not like you're like, damn, man, I have flashes of what happened last night. You don't. You don't remember a thing. That is the scariest plant I've ever heard of. What y'all think about that?
I'm surprised that I'm just not hearing about it.
Yeah,
That's what makes it more interesting.
yeah,
Yeah. So I'm probably gonna read up more about it, but it's very, it's just one of those cases like, what the fuck? This shit actually do exist,
yeah,
you know? So I don't know. It's just one of those like science fiction movie type shits.
yeah. Because like some guys, they'll use it against women. They'll rape them with it, and then tell them, "You enjoyed this, by the way." The women will wake up, "Yes, I enjoyed that." Or they may say, "Hey, give me your car. Here you go." That is crazy. And if it's down there, it's only a matter of time before it comes here. And again, if we're all exposed to it, how do we know that we haven't already been exposed to it? How do we know we're not under it right now?
Well, damn, we fucked, and hopefully
Yeah,
they tell me
pretty
to
much.
do some. They tell me to do some dope shit. You know what I'm saying?
They
So.
they not. Justy, what you think about it?
Look, that's why I don't fuck with certain shit.
Yeah,
I mean, to be honest, I'm wary on people giving me shit. So
yeah, yeah. It's crazy. Ledge,
uh,
what you think about it?
Yeah, so right as we was going off the air last Monday, I was trying to open up a letter. I thought it was a bill.
Mm.
So maybe I'm
Open those.
serious. Yeah, it was kind of dusty, so maybe that was the devil's breath. I don't know.
Mm,
Um, so at a certain point, I started getting into these videos or watching these videos
mm,
where people were being like executed just because I'm like, okay, is this really happening out here, right?
mm,
And something I brought up to all of y'all eventually at one point or another. I'm saying when I'm watching these executions going on, the people is just sitting there calm and still. And I'm
mm,
just like, and I swear I've only seen one video and I had to actually get out of that. I don't know what was going on with my mind at the time, but just looking
mm,
for reality. Here's so much, you want to see the truth. And I've
mm,
only seen out of all these videos with multiple people, this, that, whatever, one guy actually get up and try to run away. So when you mention that, and like I said, this is just the weekend. I've never heard of that, but now I'm wondering, does that make sense? Because the place where it's supposed to be at is where I see a lot of the videos come from. Unfortunately, it's
yeah,
not the only place, but it makes you wonder
yeah,
because I don't know. That's a scary drug. That's like poison ivy out of Batman or something like that. Like you've seen that in cartoons and comics and everything growing up, but you're saying that's actually a reality. And
yeah.
then on top of that, I'm just wondering, why hasn't any precautions or anything been taken about that? A lesson is something new. That I don't know. You know what I mean? But
Well,
that's scary.
they're testing it as a medicine for Alzheimer's
Hmm.
patients.
How's that help?
They're saying it has potential to help Alzheimer's patients to remember certain things about their lives.
You know what's good for Alzheimer's patients?
Mm,
Weed. That good
we
ass sticky
I
icky
agree. Yes, we said Alzheimer's like black people say. Yes,
all the
we
time.
all
Weed.
Thomas. Well, you got Alzheimer's. At least I ain't got that Alzheimer's. Yes, that is what black people say.
Shit, man.
Right.
All right, this next segment, y'all can comment in the chat about this. It's a little battle me and Just D have. Our weekly versus section. We have a little battle right now. This week's battle is Dr. Dre and Timbaland. Just D thinks that Dr. Dre smokes Timbaland in a battle. I beg to differ. I think Timbaland wins a battle between the two of them. Again, y'all could comment in the chat. So Just D and I came up with 10 songs that both of them have. We're gonna go one and then the other one. And we're gonna do is we're gonna let the crowd, all of you that's watching, you can all comment in the chat who wins that battle for that round. So Just D, you ready?
waiting on you, punk.
Okay. First song, Pony by Genuine.
Okay, that's a good song.
No,
Now,
you gotta
now
give
you
us
can,
some.
Oh, you want me to come with something that's gonna match that, or you want me to come
no,
with
Yeah,
something
it's
that's better than that?
it's
you
t-
got
it's
your 10 songs, bro.
Because I can break it down. I can break it down.
Go
Pony's a
ahead, go
good
ahead.
song. All
Go
right,
ahead.
Timberland's cool. Pony's a good song. But the one I need something that get me riled up, like straight out of Compton.
Dr. Dre make that? Dr. Dre produced that?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, like I said,
He produced all of NWA.
Yo,
okay.
That's why I told you I can go on and on about it.
I got you. And like I said, y'all can comment on the chat who y'all think wins each round battle. All right. Get Your Freak On by Missy.
Great song. Great song.
Mm.
Great song. Now I could battle that with a lot of stuff. Let's see. Thinking. I'm coming on top of the head with this.
Okay.
I got two.
There's only one. It's one.
Oh, are you going to pick one?
We're going 1 for 1. Let's get it.
Oh, 1 for 1? Okay. California Love with Tupac.
Okay. Again, y'all comment in the chat.
You are now about to witness the strength of street knowledge.
Okay, that's tough.
That's Dre.
Okay, I'm gonna go with one for the ladies. 1 in a Million by Aaliyah.
1 in a Million by Aaliyah for the ladies.
Yes.
True Hurts. You want to go with the ladies? True Hurts. So Addicted.
All right, so we're gonna see who wins that one. We're gonna see if y'all vote on that one. I think it's 1 in a Million because 1 in a Million went harder. It was #1 longer.
You go. Oh, I wish I was a part of this damn battle. Woo.
Okay.
I wish I was part of this damn battle. Oh,
come on,
just get this nigga.
I'm about to get
okay,
him.
all right.
Get him.
I'm about to get him.
You got Dr. Dre. He picked 1 in a Million. We got Snoop Dogg. We got the whole dog pound.
So we going song for song. All right.
Yeah, you could go song for song. He produced it.
I'm gonna go pop. Sexy Back by Justin Timberlake.
You don't want to do that, bro.
Sexy Back.
You sure you want to do that?
Sexy Back goes hard in the club.
You sure you want to do that?
Yes.
Let me see who you're gonna say. Who I think you're gonna say. Go ahead. You better get him. You better get him.
Your mind with Gwen Stefani and Eve.
Come on,
he came with some shit right there. He came with some shit right there. Oh, he done woke up. You done woke up.
Gwen Stefani and Eve. I think Gwen Stefani and Eve is cool. I think Sexy Back goes harder than that song. I really do. Like I said, we're gonna let people comment on that chat.
Yeah, Sexy Back was the shit.
Yeah. Okay. Really? Somebody voted Dre on that one? Wow. Okay. All right. My Love by Justin Timberlake.
What?
Wait, go back to Thank you. That's what I was just about to say.
Really? It's a handicap match? It's a handicap match? Okay, tag team by everybody?
Y'all gonna get this shit, nigga. Y'all know me.
I know something. I know you need that one. I know you need that one. 50 Cent in the Club.
Okay. Hot Boys by Missy Elliott.
Are you serious?
Yes.
That's all you got?
We still going. Hot Boys by Missy Elliott.
Okay. That's all you got? Sure?
Yeah, I was about to say too, Jimmy Bones. I hope you're about to bring out the best for last time. God damn it. You've been coasting by so far, but come on now.
There you go.
Come on, man.
There you go. That's it.
I'm really mad. I'm really mad it's a handicap match. I'm really mad. I'm really mad it's 1-on-2, but it's cool though. It's cool. I'm 1-on-2, but it's good. It's not like the first time I done had controversy thrown at me. Go ahead. It's on you.
Go. Next. Because
I just said Hot Boys.
Right there.
I said Hot Boys. You respond.
That right there.
What was your? Oh, that was. Oh, he played just for you. Oh, so he played it for you. Okay, my fault. I know your hype man had to play your song for you. I apologize. I apologize. I travel alone. I fight my own battles. I ain't gotta have a tag team. I apologize.
All right.
What about Ugly by Bubba Sparks?
What about Bad Intentions with Nocturnal?
I don't know that Nocturnal wins that battle.
What? Have you ever heard that song?
Yeah, I have.
Play Ugly against that. Yeah, all right. I'll
All
tell
right,
you
what
this
about
much.
Good Life by Kanye West?
As many times as I've DJed in the club.
What song you say about Bubba Sparks, Jimmy?
Ugly.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay.
Now, but I get Bubba Sparks was fire.
Yeah.
I get Bubba Sparks is well deserved. But like I said, either which way, I still would have to go with
Nocturnal.
Nocturnal with Dre.
We gonna let y'all in the chat. Who wins that battle? Nocturnal with Dre or Bubba Sparks with Ugly?
Nocturnal with Dre.
Okay, we got one that said Dre. It's the only response we got. Okay, we got one for Bubba Sparks. It's a tie. Okay, 2 for Dre. All right, 2 for Bubba. That's a tie.
You said Nocturnal? I'm
Yeah.
thinking of the song.
It's called Bad Intentions.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah.
So it's 2 and 2 right now on that one. It's a hot song. Okay. Good Life by Kanye West and T-Pain.
Next episode.
Oops by Tweet.
You's a dirty motherfucker for that, man.
Oops by Tweet.
That was some dirty shit.
What?
Woo!
Oops by Tweet.
By Tweet?
Yeah.
Damn.
Oops.
Oh God.
I mean, come on, dude. You got your hype man amping you up, man. Come on, you got your hype man. Come on, bro.
That's not even in my thing, bro. When you say oops, I'm gonna say a classic. Gin and Juice. With Snoop.
Okay.
I got two. I got two. I could have pulled out 3 of them, but I'll pick that one.
Okay. Work It by Missy Elliott.
Dre Day.
I'll Be Around by CeeLo.
Come on, man. Let Me Ride.
The Way I Are by Timbaland.
Deep Cover. We first one out Snoop.
You said what?
Deep Cover. That's the introduction of Snoop. Deep Cover.
That's nice. 1 Minute Man by Missy Elliott.
Yeah.
Good pick one. Bitch, please.
Get down on your goddamn knees.
Hold up. Now you're making me look. Now you're making me look through my list. We supposed to have stopped at 10.
I'm not even looking through a list. It's off my top of my head.
Cry Me a River.
That was a dope ass song.
That was a good one.
That was a dope ass song.
Let's give him a bio.
I have to say, you can sing that one, but everybody in the world on this damn Zoom was singing The Real Slim Shady every time the shit came out.
That's high, because you know why? Because they was usually drunk in love. Yeah.
Okay. I got one. Well, you said.
So wait a minute. So now I got 2 hype men against me. Okay, cool. So I'm going 3 against 1.
You, bro.
What is
This
that?
is Timbaland.
What song is that?
I don't even know what that is.
Oh, this? Oh, Eminem Godzilla.
That's Timbaland. That's the Timbaland beat?
No, hold on. Hold on. I was thinking it was by Dr. Dre. I might be wrong. My bad.
No, I didn't. Nah, that's Timberland. No,
That's
let
Timberland.
Damien go because I
I
got a
know
song.
Timberland when I hear.
Godzilla?
Right.
Yo,
That's
let Damien go
Timberland.
because I got a song. And
Okay.
Toy,
Okay.
I got a Southern song for you. I got you.
All right. So you want to go there? Let's go. All right. Let's see.
The next one just gonna be a Southern song just for Toy, though.
Okay. Go ahead.
All We Cutting by Miss J and PD and Pastor Troy.
Oh my God! Are you
Only for
serious?
Toy because she's from the South. That
Are
beat
you
is hot.
serious?
That beat is hot.
I don't
Are
even
you
know what the
serious?
fuck that is. I'm going to
All We
just be
Cutting.
honest.
That's some old DJ
What'd you
Screw
say?
type shit. Are you serious?
I was just for Toy because Toy wanted a down south. So I got a song in the holster, but go ahead, I'll let you go.
Oops. Are you serious?
Go ahead, go.
Like, you really like looked at like you went down to Pastor Troy like ain't
She
nobody.
wanted Toy said y'all northerners, so I gave Toy a southern song.
You went,
Does Toy note that you know most of us up north think that most of the South shit is whack?
I mean, I agree with that.
hey, I am not on that. I am not on that.
Here we go. Here we go.
I'm not
Tag.
agreeing with that.
Tag.
I'm not agreeing with that because I'm a faithful down south producer fan. I love Timberland to death. He's from
We're
my
Timberland,
second home.
Virginia, yes.
But yo, are you serious? All right, you said that Pastor Troy song, so you going off the grid.
I was going down south.
All right, nah, I don't really. Wait a minute.
Oh yeah, damn. I was wrong about the Eminem Godzilla. Sorry, y'all.
So I'll give you another shot. Go ahead.
All right, nope. Break Your Neck, Busta Rhymes.
Ooh, that's fire. That is fire. Dirt Off Your Shoulders by Jay-Z.
Oh my God, did you really just go there?
I did.
Okay.
I did
Jimmy's
no
Bone. That's what I was playing for you earlier. All right. I played that earlier for you. We said they were jumping you.
Yeah.
I'll go off the grid. X with Exhibit.
Oh, that's hot.
Mm-hmm.
What about Nigga What, Nigga Who by Jay-Z?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah, really. Yeah, really. Yeah, really.
Okay.
Loretta, what you mean by O? Hold on. Is that what's that O mean?
Hold on. Oh, listen. G-Unit popping them things.
Hey Poppy, Jay-Z.
Lose It with Eminem.
Lose It? Oh, Just Lose It?
Yep.
Apologize, One Republic. I switched it over.
Lost One with Jay-Z.
Can We by SWV.
Family Affair, Mary J. Blige. Please come at
me. That's nice. The Rain, Missy.
Shots.
Excuse me?
The Rain, Missy Elliott.
The Rain, Missy Elliott.
I got one in the chamber right now that I don't know if you're ready for, but I got one in the chamber.
The Rain, Missy Elliott.
Mm-hmm.
So you looking like back like 2000.
I'm mixing it up, dude, but I got one in the chamber sitting right now.
Let's see. Forgot About Dre.
Ooh, Stilo by 702.
Guilty Conscience, Eminem.
I like that song. My name is Jim Spade. My name is. That's a hot song. I like that song. I can't even say that's not a hot song. Deliverance by Bubba Spark.
I keep going, bro. I'm not even looking up them. I'm going on top of my head.
I'm trying to make sure that the songs I pick is only produced by him.
Yeah, all mine is all produced by Dre. I know that by fact.
All right, Gossip Folks.
That was
I think that's Dre. No, so that's Timberland. That's Timberland.
Absolutely.
You said
We're
gospel.
gonna go with one more song each, and we're gonna let people vote on what they want.
Oh, shit.
Go ahead.
Huh?
Nah, I just named 2 in a row. It's on you.
Let's see. I'll go ahead with it. I already said that one. Let's see.
It's one that you don't know is produced by Timberland. Everybody think it's produced by
No,
Swiss Beats.
don't think that. Don't think that. I can tell you exactly. I know that. I know
Okay.
all Timbo. I'm sorry, I gotta go classic. Boys in the Hood. Easy.
That's your one? Okay.
That's one. Hold up.
Oh, it's a 2-parter. Okay.
And you said you had just dropped 2. So
I apologize.
and I got one for you that's old as hell that everybody loves. Supersonic, JJ Fast.
Okay. All right. So I guess I go with 2 songs. These are my last 2.
You just said you had one more.
You're right. I apologize. Get Me Body by Beyonce. Really?
Okay.
So
hold on. I'm about to show my age right now.
We actually went 20 for 20. So I mean,
hold on. I'm gonna shut you down, young man.
Okay.
Hold up. I can't hold up. Stop. Hold up. Before there was Beyonce, it was Michelle A. Something in my heart. Bye. Goodbye.
Wow.
Goodbye.
Good. That was good. Aaliyah, Try Again.
I just did that one.
That's it. You going? Ain't it's over?
You're right.
When I said that.
It was over. It was over actually before you said that. You just went with a bonus song. So all right, we're gonna let the people in the audience pick who y'all think won, Dre or Timberland.
I got Dre all day.
You had Dre before the damn competition started. So we're gonna let the people in the audience. We're gonna let y'all type in who y'all got. Let me pull this thing up. Hang on, let me pull up the chat. Oh, nobody responding. So I guess they're not picking a winner. So between Dre, all right.
I'm on road with Timberland. Sorry.
All right.
I got Timberland.
Larita's saying it don't matter because she's doing a playlist for all.
There we go.
All right. Toy put both of them on fire, so I guess that's a tie. Green Ivy put both. It's hard. Yeah. All right, so I guess it's a tie. It's a tie. All right, cool. All right, now we're going to jump into Hood Classics, a.k.a. Hood Legends. This one is an all-in-one. The person who we are claiming this week is our Hood Legend / Hood Classics, Keenan Ivory Waynes. Keenan Ivory Waynes was so much of our childhood, our adulthood, parenthood, just the Waynes family in general. Think about it. Keenan Ivory Waynes was a co-writer of the 5 Heartbeats. Keenan Ivory Waynes created In Living Color, which discovered Jamie Foxx, Jim Carrey, Rosie Perez, J-Lo, his entire Waynes family, David Allen Greer, Tommy Davidson. He did a Scary Movie franchise. Kim Coles, you're right. Kim Coles. He did a Scary Movie franchise, 1 and 2. He did the Wayans Brothers show. My Wife and Kids, he was the producer of A Low Down Dirty Shame. That dude is a legend.
It's interesting that they don't got like their own type of studios like Tyler Perry.
Yeah. It's a shame. Because with all that damn talent that he has and that he developed, I mean, really think about who's the who's who of Hollywood over the past 20 years. Just think of it. Jim Carrey.
And that's why I consider him like the undeclared GOAT. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
He himself and took all the talent, not just in his family, like you just said, Jim Carrey. And it's funny because I was thinking about him earlier. I guess I don't know which movie it was. One of those crazy things. He was in like makeup and all this stuff, but you knew it was him. It's by his mannerisms and the way he's coming across. Listen, like
Yeah, yeah.
as much as Keenan Ivory Wayans has that, and sometimes we don't even recognize. Sometimes we think his family's doing their thing and this, that, whatever. But if you look in the credits, he's attached to it. You know what I mean? And it bring out some of the best stuff ever. So I definitely think like he's really underrated because you don't hear much. Just like I'm sorry, I forget who said it, something about Tyler Perry or something like that.
Yeah.
Like I said, they get mentioned about Tyler Perry and this or whatever, but before Tyler Perry, there was Keenan Ivory Wayans.
Yeah.
And it still is.
Giving jobs to a lot of Black people, not just Black people in general, but you know, he gave. I mean, he gave jobs to just people who was gifted that wouldn't got who wouldn't got a break anywhere else.
Think about it. Jennifer Lopez started off as a fly girl. Rosie Perez started off as a fly girl. The Wayans brothers. There's no Wayans brothers because I remember when Sean was DJ SW1. Jim Carrey came out and said the only reason I exist right now is because of Keenan Ivory Wayans. We're just taking the whole Wayans family out of it. Jamie Foxx. There's no Kim Coles on Living Single without Kim Coles being on in Living Color. There's no Tommy Davidson. There's no David Allen Greer. You know, Anna Marie Johnson, who some of you may or may not know. She's been a big character in a lot of Black movies. If you saw her, you know her. You know, definitely, I think that this dude is a hood legend.
Yes. And he should get more awards. Oh, my God. I mean, from his first season, I believe everybody from his first season is still working, are all rich, are all famous, are living a good life. You know, well, most of them.
Yeah. And you forget,
And
believe it or not.
you know the set. No, go ahead.
No, go ahead, man.
No. I was going to say the saddest part about all of that, right? And what they did at that time with the Living Color and everything, and especially the way they spread out and everywhere. With that type of show, it's never going to exist again unless the world drastically changes.
I know, not to say.
And everybody I've talked to.
Off the footsteps of that, you got Dave Chappelle.
Right. And David Chappelle can't even be David Chappelle anymore. So, you know what I'm saying? Things have changed drastically.
He's still Dave Chappelle, but it's just the fact of it's just the way it came off. Like, you got to look at it from every point of view that it is. So it wouldn't have been a Dave Chappelle show without Living Color coming out first.
You're right. I mean, just look at it. This is just some of the cast members right here. Even that white lady, she's been in a lot of movies as a bit part in a lot of shows. You got the Wayans, you got Jim Carrey, you got Tommy Davidson, you got Takesha Kia, I forgot her last name. You know, you got the Asian guy, I forgot, it was something Park. You had a lot of, and it was groundbreaking. They were making fun of stuff that nobody else had thought to make fun of.
Yeah. Fire Marshal Bill was my mother. Let me tell you something. That was my shit, man.
Fire Marshal Bill, Anton, Men on Film. You know,
Homie the Clown.
Homie the Clown.
Oh yeah, remember this? Hated it.
That's been on film. Men on Film. The Gossiping Lady. Then you got the the blind blues singer that David Allen Greer played. I mean, Anton was
the here it go.
Yeah, Damon Wayans playing that bum. That was the craziest show.
Yeah, I mean that show, it was just so good. I mean, and this is just going back through the seasons. You got Wanda, the ugly lady, she played by Jamie Foxx. You got Damon Wayans playing the convict that was dumb and thought he was smart. See the way we procrastinating this deviation of constant
flagellants
means we have the motivation. Yeah, hey man, yeah, the Jamaican family, hey man. I mean, that show, it was amazing.
Right. But imagine that going on any channel now. I don't care what channel it is.
Yeah.
Imagine that going on now. So they were probably the best ones to get it. Look at all the BS, all the heat that Saturday Night Live catches, right?
Yeah.
And they've never been, even with the classics, and I've watched them, never been as funny as In Living Color.
No,
Living
not at all.
Color broke ground, and the ground has been fixed.
Wait.
So you think that Saturday Night
Sorry.
Live was
Battle
funny?
me on it.
Saturday Night Live has some real classic joints.
Yeah, they have some.
They
They have
did.
some.
Because I'm sorry. Like I've seen one when back in the day when it was just James Belushi or Richard Pryor or Eddie Murphy,
Hey.
or they're coming up right now like Will Ferrell. Yo, it was some classic joints. And
But
then,
here's
like,
the thing.
even most recent,
What I'm saying is episode to episode, just like y'all just did with the verses. I'm not talking about the star caliber that came out of there, obviously.
oh no,
Saturday Night Live whole.
but
I don't know.
Like,
I don't know that
You
it
talking about
does.
show for show?
but like,
Show for show?
like
This
this past season,
Nah.
this past
I
season,
stick by what I said.
no, this past season, they
I've
been on
even
point
watched
with
it. I don't.
everything. It's show for show. They been like the Eddie Murphy
Yeah,
one.
and I love them. Yeah, like
The biggest one they had is when Dave Chappelle came up there and went off.
He put out Chris Rock. But here's the thing about it. This is why it's not a fair assessment. And Living Color was only on 5 seasons. The Wayans were only on for 4 of them. SNL is on season 45. They got a 41 season head start with backing from a major network. Remember when In Living Color was on Fox? Fox had no money. Fox was an expansion channel. So SNL has the money to bring in these top talent stars. If you remember, Damon Wayans left In Living Color to go to SNL and came back. So if you think about it, if you take SNL's 5 best seasons with all that money, I still think that In Living Color's 4 holds up to them.
thank you.
Jamie
That's
Foxx.
exactly what I'm saying there. I've watched full episodes of both shows and even some of the recent ones. Like you said, Hater. Yeah, I definitely know him. You know what I mean? Like, he's crazy with his impressions and everything. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
But anytime I've sat down and watched a full episode of Saturday Night Live, no matter which era you're talking about, and I sit down and watch a full episode. First of all, when I sit down and watch A Living Color, full episodes. Every time. I sit down and I watch Saturday Night Live. No, there's some, it just gets cut off or I fast forward to what I heard or what I'm watching the episode about because it's not been that funny. You know what I'm saying? Despite the star talent and the money that they've had to produce in the show. It's about the writing on both. I'm not even going to say it's about the quality of the actors because it's not. Like I said, look at some of the stars that's come out. You can argue either show produced the bigger, better, whatever stars, however you want to do it, right? But when it talks about like writing and episodes and watching from beginning to end, they don't touch In Living Color. And that's why when Living Color made out, they made so much noise. And when Living Color, I guess, was kind of drifting off of doing whatever, that's when Fox 5 came out with Mad TV.
Yeah.
Which, don't get me wrong, they spawned some stars too from it, but it wasn't the same because they was trying to do it on that whole Saturday Night Live tip. The Saturday Night Live had to answer to, what was it, NBC? Always, still do to this day. Fox 5, Married with Children. You know what I'm saying? Do I need to say more? Married with Children, The Simpsons, all that crazy stuff. They were going in an extreme direction, and that's once again another reason why I think that there'll never be another In Living Color. So,
and they did it without the budget. They did it without the budget.
Without the budget, and it actually looked. It was more impressive to me because they didn't have the budget. Yeah, just like, all right, you laugh at this shit. You know what I mean? And they were still making it work.
Because think of it like this: if let's just say that you cut off SNL in '92, which is around the time that In Living Color went off, hypothetically, you cut it off in '92, same budget. Let's take a look at what In Living Color produced within that time. Jamie Foxx, J-Lo, who was now one of the biggest. I remember J-Lo was just a dancer in New York before Keenen Ivory Wayans found her. Rosie Perez, Jamie Foxx, Jim Carrey, all of his siblings, David Allen Greer, Tommy Davidson. Like, that's a lot. Now, granted, SNL found Eddie Murphy They found the Belushis, but I don't know. You know what? I think it's more. I guess I'm being selfish in terms of black culture. Does SNL have the same generation in black culture that In Living Color did?
Not in black culture.
Oh, you lost your.
Uh,
King.
SNL. Can y'all hear me?
No,
Yeah,
no,
we
L. He
can.
lost his audio. He lost his audio.
We lost Reg.
Oh,
Yeah.
No issue.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm sorry. What I was saying is that no, it wasn't based off of black culture at all. Because I don't base any of those things. When I compare Friends, saying to Living Single or this, that, whatever, I never base it off that. It's what I enjoy,
You
the
know what?
quality of writing, and how much it makes me laugh. So if I'm thinking today, I'm sitting down, somebody brings up something and it brings up a memory of that, how much it makes me laugh. That's what I base it on. I never do that whole thing or whatever. So because I watched all types of shows. I
Yeah.
watched 90210. So you know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
wow.
Like, yeah. So that's what I'm saying. No, it wasn't based on that with me, and I understand the point that was being made. No, just if you compare them shows by shows, the ones that's going to vote for Saturday Night Live, like you said, if it ended in 1992, they're going to base it on those earlier Eddie Murphy, whatever, Richard Pryor, or whatever things. But if you talk about leading up to the years when A Living Color came on, nah. And don't get me wrong, A Living Color got weak by the end because they had all their major stars drop off.
That's not
And
why
I
they got
guess
beat.
maybe
That's not why.
say it again.
That's not why they got beat. The reason they got beat is the same thing that happened to Dave Chappelle. Keenan Ivory Wayans created the show, but Fox wanted more control. And his thing was,
Right.
no, you're not getting control of my show. So their thing was, no problem. We own it anyway. We just want to buy you out. That's really why they lost. Because when they bought him out, they now bought out his family. And then at that point, Jim Carrey got big. That's the only reason. Imagine if Keenan Ivory Wayans never leaves. In the Wayans family, what happens if they never leave?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. They would have rolled it right up to this culture, this cancel culture era that we're going through.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
trust me, like I said, they were getting away with some shit on TV.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I loved it. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, we could do that. So they would have never survived in this era we're in right now at all.
I mean,
At
yeah.
all.
Yes, it would. Yes,
Trust
it
me.
would have. It would have been just like watching Family Guy, because Family Guy get away with the most raunchy shit ever.
Family Guy gets cut off. You know what I'm saying? They had to struggle for a minute to get on whatever time. You know what I mean? Plus, it's Family Guy. It's a cartoon. When you have the real people up there saying and doing whatever, you already know they already be looking. So it's sad to say, but yeah, no, I don't think that would have happened, especially with the way they and like I said, they're probably ones that got Family Guy to get to the point where they can get their way in the door with the shit that they say. And I love Family Guy. I think we all do. So, but no, something tells me, especially with how they used to do and what they used to say, with everybody so sensitive right now, which, hey, I get some points. The other ones is like, all right, whatever. TV and movies and everything ain't been the same ever since. So, no, I don't want to see them come back because it won't be the same. It wouldn't be the same.
yeah. If they had to come back, it had to be like on a prime cable network like HBO or Stars, where they could just do their
Like
thing,
Bruce.
make it edgy, make it more of a big thing.
Now, here's a question. You take their three best seasons, right? Two best seasons, hypothetically, right? Two best seasons. And you put them up against Chappelle's show, who wins?
Dude, Chappelle had some great freaking seasons, bro.
So you pick them up. The two best against each other, who wins? We got one saying they live in color.
Oh
I don't
man.
know. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Chappelle made fun of everybody, so they live in color.
Yeah, it's tough. Because you know what? Like Chappelle with the Charlie Murphy True Story.
I'm going to go with In Living Color because in Living Color it was his first of his kind, and you know, I mean, besides SNL, Living Color was like for us,
Yeah, yeah,
and
Yeah.
yeah, so I'm going with In Living Color because I'm thinking if it wasn't on Living Color, we wouldn't be seeing Dave Chappelle.
yeah. So, oof, I don't know. Which I got.
I say
So
11
with
color.
me, right, and I'm gonna go with that answer too, but partially because of what Icon said about it being first of its kind. Like I was just saying with Just D, that broke down the barriers for something like Family Guy, and you know what I'm saying, to be in it. Not saying it's the only one. Yeah, Marry Your Children, all that other wild shit that we grew up
Yeah.
watching while we're wild now. But also though, like I said, that's only partial because I grew up watching A Living Color. I got on to Dave Chappelle late. So I haven't even seen every Dave Chappelle episode. I'm pretty
Oh,
positive I've seen every. Yeah, I know. I got to binge watch. I watch all his comedy shows and shit like that. But with that show right there, I got onto that late, so I've never seen like all the seasons that he's had. So,
Mm.
so like I said, it's a tainted victory for Living Color. But I have a feeling if I still watched all the seasons and compared them with the two best episodes, A Living Color, those motherfuckers, they had characters on there like. And it
yeah.
was different people. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? David Chappelle can do what David Chappelle can do. Even a white, what was he? A white guy. I forget one of those things or
Black
whatever.
white supremacy name Clayton Bixby.
Right, exactly. So you know what I'm saying? And he did it, and I love that. You know what I'm saying? He did it well. But like I said, when you got Damon Wayans, Homie the Clown, you know what I'm saying? Jim Carrey, Fire Marshal Bill, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You got what was their names? I'm trying to think of the
Blaine and Antoine.
bonus, Rain and
Blaine and Antoine.
right. Now I was trying to remember their full names because even their names was bugged the fuck out. Like, okay, really? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You had Kim Coles. She was the like you said, the woman that was telling everybody's business. She played somebody else on there too that used to crack me up, a recurring actor. Like I said, you had so many on there doing their damn thing. Some of those things even transpired into movies later on, or either the movies transpired into their show at some
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
So wasn't Chris Rock, was that the one? Which one was Chris Rock on? When he
Both.
did his skit and then it went to,
He
right.
was on both. He
Which
was
one
on
did the one from
SNL, and then
I'm gonna
when SNL fired him, he went to In Living Color.
that's the one when he did the rib skit? You know what I'm talking about?
Which one?
Rib shit? No, that was on I'm Gonna Get You Sucker. That
That
was
was
a
in the
movie.
movie.
Yeah, but that also happened on one of the shows. I'm trying to
Yeah, it
remember. I
happened
remember
on Living Color.
specifically.
Living Color. When they started
Right,
bringing
exactly.
that stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Like, um, I think I would still go with A Living Color, but I'm just letting y'all know, like, I haven't watched every Dave Chappelle, but I've watched every A Living Color episode. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, cool, cool, cool. That's what it is. Well, we got a few minutes left. We might as well open it up for Q&A. Last week's Q&A got kind of crazy. The winner of our gift basket last week, she isn't here this week. Hopefully the code works. But, I'm really happy with the show is going, where it's going. I actually met one of our guests for the first time yesterday. That guest kind of rolled up on me, and I had no idea who they were until we started talking. Hats off to you. I don't know if you want to be known, but, definitely hats off to you, and it was great to meet you. I'm not going to say where we met each other at, but, again, hats off to you. You were
Hey,
not looking crazy. I was looking crazy. I look, I was about to rob 5 people.
hey, Jimmy. One thing. And
Yeah,
I know we're going into the questions, so my bad. But
sure.
what's up with the I heard about the China broke in this deal with the Vatican. If
Oh,
I'm
yeah. I was going to get into that next week. But,
okay.
yeah, it's still developing right now. But as of right now, China has broken their deal with the Vatican, and they're actually starting to arrest certain priests.
So
That's what
hold up. Now is they fucking the kids or like or what?
I don't know. I don't have enough information yet, so I'm not going to say anything yet. because I don't have enough info on it yet.
Okay, cool.
I mean, they might not be arresting him. It was just something I read. I really want to look more into it. We can talk about it next week.
All right.
Yeah. All right, Dro, her shit took forever. What did? Dro. What you were just, which thing? I said like 5 things. Which one? Gotta be specific. You're gonna hurt your fingers constantly typing. You can take your mic off. It's all right. It's allowed now.
The priest.
Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, I hate to say it, but that's probably not going to win no time soon. You hate to say it, but it's not. It's them priests banging them kids. It's terrible, but I don't think it's going anywhere anytime soon.
Hold on. Which priest is fucking kids?
Just around the
Which
world,
one?
just talking in general.
Which one's Zane? Yeah, I was about to say, which one's Zane?
I'm not gonna say all of them are, but I think the idea of it around the world, I don't see it going away anytime soon. I would love for it to. One of the things they should do is just allow these priests to get married and start having sex. I mean, what does that cost you? Just let them start banging some women. Let them go start banging nuns.
That's why they have That's why they have the other churches. The broke off. I went to Catholic school for 12 years. The only reason why I know that.
Terrible.
They broke off the pastor. Don't get me wrong. It starts with a P. I can't think of it right now. But they used to be part of the Catholic Church. Thank you. They used to be part of the Catholic Church years ago, and they felt like it wasn't fair to not have a companion. I could be wrong, but it's been years since I've been in
Is
Catholic
it Pentecostal?
school.
Is it Pentecostal?
No. It's the other one with the P, like you said, the first one you said, where they were allowing the priest to get married. When they were allowing the priest to actually get married.
Episcopalian, is it that?
No.
I mean,
but I think it's the first one that Icon said.
It's one of them. I say, you know what? Let them get married. Let them start banging a bunch of chicks. It might help them focus during their sermons on Sunday.
I mean, this is. I don't want to sound like I'm against religion, but religion just make people act a fucking fool. You know, it's crazy. Think about it. We're talking about, priests should be allowed to bang so they can stop banging fucking kids. That just shows you how much religion just fucks up people's heads, man.
My question, is it the religion or is it that some of these dudes are messed up?
It's how can I say it? Okay. Like me, I believe in God. Okay, what have you? Blah, 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 blah. I just believe in God and that's it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I believe in the whole Jesus Christ effect or whatever. But when it comes to like certain religions, it's like, okay, for instance, I'm not going to say which religion it is, but okay, it's a religion that we are familiar with that on certain days they can't use electricity.
Oh, okay.
Right?
I've heard of that. I've heard of that.
Yeah. Now it's like, was it electricity was here? Was it religion was here before the use of electricity as far as elevators and shit? One time I was working at the Lexington Hotel, right? And one of the supervisors gave me a key. He said, okay, I need you to go to the 7th floor and wait for a woman. You're going to let her in. I said, okay. So I go up to the 7th floor. So I'm waiting. So I call. I was like, is this woman coming? They said, yeah, just give her a moment. A few minutes later, she comes going up the stairs, right? Out of breath. Well, she said, okay, so she looks at me. Okay, if I could put the key in the door. So I had to put the key in the door, then I have to give her the key. Because her religion says on that day she can't use nothing electrical or electronics or nothing like that.
You know what you should have did? You should have told her you forgot a key downstairs. You had to go back downstairs to go pick it up.
That's fucked up.
But what
disrespectful.
But what I'm saying is, these religions is built to really control motherfuckers, because honestly, her religion was here before a fucking elevator. So how's hell that's going to become a part of a rule? It's just crazy to me.
I don't know enough about those different religions to really comment on them. It's I don't know. I don't know enough about the very.
It's some religion. It's
unique
some
view.
religions. Once you marry a chick, on the day that y'all get married, you gotta fuck aboard a sheet between y'all. You can't even see what the fuck you're banging. It's crazy, man.
I mean, you might mess around, hit the wrong hole. You know, she might run and put somebody else in the
There
spot.
you go, Jimmy, with the wrong hole again, Jimmy.
There you go.
Detour,
All
detour,
right, well,
detour.
I'm about to sign off right now. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining.
You guys make it sound like I get y'all in trouble.
But
I told
yeah,
you, I'm the good one. I'm the one who stays out of trouble.
See, we're not going to start shit. Icon, as you were saying, we ain't going to start this shit
no,
tonight,
but
Cut it out.
like I said, I'm not down at anybody's religion or anything like that. That's why I didn't
I'll
mention
do it if you need
religions.
help with that.
No, I'm not gonna down anybody's religion because
Okay.
whatever they feel, that's what they feel. But because I'm friends with people of Muslim, Jewish, Baptist, or whatever, and I just think that it just doesn't make sense. But as long as they're good peoples, that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, you can't really blame people for the views of their religion because I think all religions have some beliefs that are a little kooky.
Yeah.
Because you think about the time that a lot of these laws and rules were written.
Like,
yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. It's understandable that people don't even believe in God. I know it's like, oh my God, they don't believe in God. Look at the world we fucking live in. Look at all this religion leaders and shit like that. Everything's fucked up. It's understandable if people say don't believe in God.
Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of atheists. I know a lot of people that atheists do not believe. I don't agree with them, but I'm not religious. I believe in God. I just don't really necessarily believe in all religions. I believe that you can get your information from the holy books and kind of make your own decisions. Because in your essence, you kind of know the difference. You know the difference between right and wrong. You already know. All right, I shouldn't stab this person right here. You don't need somebody to tell you, don't stab them. You kind of already know. Now, when people are going out there and they acting on these impulses, I think that it could be a lack of home training. It could be them inheriting some negative energy or some negative spirits, you know. But I don't necessarily think that you need religion to help you. I'm not saying that it hurts you at all, because religion can actually do some amazing things for people. I've seen it. Yeah. I've seen people get transformed by religion, and some people need it. So I'm not saying we should ban it, abolish it, or that people that are religious are wrong. But I think the people that are religious should also be able to take the criticism when some things from their religion don't make sense, or some of the people from their religion do some things that aren't really the best for society. So if y'all got any complaints, make sure y'all send y'all letters to icon@aol.com.
Shit, but and it's like with some of these with some of these religion sectors and stuff like that, it's like when their kind do something fucked up, like fucking rape a damn child, you know, and they try to protect this monster. You know, you being a hypocrite to what your religion's supposed to be about.
They gotta fuck them up.
You know what I'm saying? And it's other religions where they're like in the community and stuff like that. And so let's say if two people are married and shit, the husband could be whooping the wife's ass and cheating on the wives and shit like that. But the church community would be like, no, you have to work it out. You have to stick it together. Yeah. And all of a sudden, this bitch, meanwhile, getting fucked up.
You know, it's crazy. I actually know somebody personally that went through that. There's someone that I went to school with. She was, I think, 15 or 16. And she was messing around with a guy who worked at the school, which means he was an adult. She got pregnant by him. Again, she was either 15 or 16 years old. I think he was 23. Her family forced her to marry him because they were like, we're not going to have an unwed teenage daughter. She married him. This dude beat her ass for 2 years while the family was in the house. And they would sit there and hear it, and they would turn the volume up on their TVs so they didn't have to listen to it. She eventually got divorced because she couldn't deal with it anymore. Called the cops. This guy went to prison. Her family disowned her because according to her religion, there are only certain things that you can get divorced for, and abuse is not one of them. So that's, you know, I've seen.
No, Larita. Larita. She said this is not true. Yeah, some of these stories is definitely true. You know, I trust me.
Well, this is the thing. Is it the church? Is it church law, or is it the people perverting the church law to their will?
The people,
That's the thing. I think it's in certain cases because we can both get the same book and we can have two different interpretations of it.
Here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Majority of the time, it's the people that are the sick ones that make the religion seem way more fucked up than it is.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, it's just fucked up, man. Religion makes people fucked up. Let's just keep it real. More people died and got killed in the name of God than any other thing.
Yeah. Hey, Ivy, that whole story is crazy. It's unfortunate you had to go through it. I'm happy you made it through. I'm so happy you made it through. But yeah, it's a shame. It's definitely a shame. I mean, you know, I think that's sometimes what happens when you give too much power to people. You give too much power to man. Like that's what's happening with Donald Trump right now. He runs a cult. You got people in his cult right now. That's like he can do no wrong. I don't know what you're talking about. And they will do anything to defend him. I put like don't put that much faith in anybody. I got relatives that I will knock out if I found out they were doing certain things. So I think people just need to stop putting so much faith in all these other people. Just put faith in yourself and put faith in your own beliefs. Forget the people. Forget the humans. And so, all right. Well, all of that, I think we can open it up for the Q&A. Last week's Q&A was a little crazy. It was interesting, to say the least. I think some of us had more fun than others. I really appreciate y'all for coming on. I wish the person that won last week would come back on.
She's on.
Is she?
Yeah, she's on.
Where's she at?
Oh no, she's not.
She's not.
Here you go. Here you go starting shit.
I happened to meet the person who came in second place last week. You know, I don't know if you want to be acknowledged or not, but it was definitely a pleasure meeting you yesterday. We ran into each other in the park when I was having my birthday cookout. But yeah, it was definitely a pleasure meeting you. Person who chooses to remain identified. Oh man. Thank you. You know you can take your mic off. It's all right. You don't have to text everything.
Everybody could take your mics off, and this is the time to talk your ass off. If you heard something that you didn't agree with, say some shit. Say some shit. But if not, hell. If you want to get entertained, I got a surprise for you. You know, I guarantee you. What?
You about to pull your dick out?
Nothing. Go ahead.
Oh no. No. I'm not gonna pull out the dick and shut it down. But I guarantee you, if Legend have 3 cups, and I mean 3 cups of some alcohol shit, we could go on for at least 2 hours.
Yeah, I'm not fucking with y'all tonight.
Yeah, L's gotta take that L right now. Yeah, you gotta take that L right now, bro.
Hey, you see, look at this shit. What the fuck are y'all talking? See?
Drink that seltzer water. See? Drink that seltzer water. Call it a night.
Okay. So. No, you're about to wrap up, so let me just make this a little fun. Hey, Dro!
Oh, Lord.
Oh, Dro!
You got some nice cheeks.
You got some nice cheeks, Dro.
Oh, fuck y'all. Oh, fuck y'all.
Dro! Now, we just got to get the other DJ up on this motherfucker.
Yeah.
So we could get on her, but she don't want to, she don't want to face it now.
Oh, she ain't come out?
I know what happened. Legend had her exhausted from the week before. She don't know if she could take another week.
Oh.
Get the... I got the jokes tonight. I'm about to sign off. Y'all can finish this shit up.
Shit.
Yeah. Hey, there's one thing. There's a new piece of news. I found that there's a black swingers group in Newark, New Jersey. So
you didn't see the group? Actually, part of the group on Facebook. I'll send it to you. I'll send it to Rita to send to you.
I saw the group. Where did we meet each other at?
Yeah, but did you know the actual group on Facebook though?
I know the person's name that sent me their information.
There's one that starts with a K as well.
I didn't get that one. I know it's weird how we met each other. I was just complimenting the dude on his jewelry.
I had to double check. I was like, wait, I know this person.
Yeah, like
and
you
that's
walked
when
up
I walked up on you.
And I'm like, yo, I'm looking at you like, who the fuck are you? You're like, hi, James. I'm like,
that's why I stepped back. That's why I was like, I don't want to think I'm crazy.
I did. Because I'm like, somebody just randomly walking up on me like, hi, James. I'm like,
you creeped up on him like.
That's not what I said.
Like,
that's not what I said. I said, hi, sir. I think I know you.
And I looked at you like, who the fuck are you?
You go from where? I said my name started to the D.
I God, she was like.
Not even. I had walked past him at first. He was saying bye to the people behind me. I was walking towards, and then he was. I said, "Hey," I tapped him on the shoulder. And said, "Hey, sir, I think I know you." And he had like a whole surprise look on his face, like he looked like he owed me money and didn't want to know.
No, it's the other way around. Hey, I said I ain't got no kids I know of, so I'm making sure you ain't a baby mother that I don't know about. It's like, yo, you owe me $15 as child support.
I can see Bone's face right now. He's like, I got no kids. Hold on.
Because you looked, you was like, hey, I think I know you. I'm like, from where?
Yeah.
He was like,
I said,
hold on.
You know, you should have fucked with Jimmy for a little bit. When you say from where, you should have been like, you don't remember 8 years ago you had me bent over?
I would have done that too. I would have done some shit like that too.
And you know what's bad with me?
That motherfucker would have paid immediately.
Yep.
But you know what's bad? I probably would have been like, you know what's crazy? I would have been like, where, what day, you have distinguishing characteristics. Like, I need confirmation.
That is funny.
But like, I was with you on the 27th. No, you wasn't, because I was with another chick on the 27th.
He got confirmation.
If I would have said you born in Brookdale, remember? You told me you live in East New York.
That could be a lot of people.
With all that information.
That could be a lot of people. I got a lot of stalkers.
Yeah, why do you have stalkers?
I don't know. People crazy.
Did you give them a reason to be crazy?
No, not at all.
Like I tell all my friends, you can't give everybody daddy they can think they can handle it.
I mean,
oh my God.
Hey, that's their problem.
So you can't blame them for being a stalker.
Here we go.
What?
So if you got a stalker because you couldn't do that, that's your fault.
Hey,
you
it's their
fault.
fault.
To give what to.
It's their fault. They know what it is from jump. So that ain't my fault.
No, but see, the difference is when you decide to play with somebody, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me using fucking swinger terms. When you decide to play with somebody, you know what kind of mediocre, a medium, or just have them come back. You gotta know the difference, my dude. You know that already. You was trying to destroy shit and see if they come back or not. Just say, hold that. That's what you did.
It depends on how drunk. Any nights that I was drinking 151, I apologize for those, for anybody from my past.
See?
Because it's 151.
So let's talk about 151, man. Let's talk about 151.
I gotta hit
that. Come the fuck on. Why? I already know what it's about. No, we talked about it already.
I'm not allowed to drink that anymore either because
I'm about to fix my settings in a minute.
Legend was there and Icon was there. Remember we went to a club called Hoops in Irvington? And I had some 151 and I tried to fight a block and I fought a car.
What?
Yeah.
I know exactly what Hoops is. I've seen it before. I just never went in.
And
I tried to fight a block
full of shit out the car too. I'm like, God damn, your knuckles don't hurt, motherfucker? What's wrong with you?
Not he was numb from the 151. He got completely numb from 151. Yeah.
I was out there, no shirt.
I know how it does.
It was chilly out. Yeah, it was cold out there that night. Ugh. So I'm not. Huh?
I said, damn, homie.
That was years ago, though. I'm a different person now. You know, I'm a very timid. You know, I don't do any of those things anymore.
You said timid.
Bullshit.
Did the nigga say timid? Don't tell me the nigga say timid.
Legend, you got an allergy too?
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm
That's what I'm
very
saying.
timid, polite. I don't do anything crazy. You know, I was just out yesterday having some dinner with some fellows, and we were singing some folk songs. And
Hold on,
we were
Really?
eating the
let me
food.
go take my
Really?
medication.
What's the song? There ain't no fun unless it's to have no.
I think we were singing
Hold on,
Kumbaya and
I
playing the guitar. And
gotta take my
That
nigga
sounds like a
drill.
ritual.
That sound like niggas on shrooms.
Exactly.
and then I met some individuals who were having a nice intellectual conversation. I said, hey, I'd like to talk to you guys about intellectual things. And then we had a nice intellectual conversation, and then that was it.
So he woke
Wait,
up.
time out. When do
said that,
people actually say they
and
have an intellectual conversation?
All the people with the red, black, and green flag, they were having very intellectual conversations about history and, you know,
They
the
were
history
sparking
of Black
interest.
America. And, you know, yeah, it was a great, great, great conversation.
when he came out the Matrix.
Wait, wasn't I being pretty cool yesterday, Dro? Wasn't I saying goodbye, everyone? Everyone have a
Yeah,
nice
you
day?
are. That's when I bumped into you.
See? I was
That's
saying
'cause you took the
goodbye
red
because I
pill.
want to thank them for giving me this amazing, useful information
You
that I'm
asked
going to
me,
use to
was I
educate
part
them.
of that group?
You said what?
After you asked me if I was part of that group.
Yeah, because I wanted to know if you were gathering the same information that I was gathering, because we could have shared the information with the masses.
And they took the red pill together.
Remember, I'm the innocent one. I'm the innocent one here.
What you trying to say?
You are such a liar. I just got to take my mic off for that. You're a liar. Liar, liar,
What?
liar. That's it. I'm done.
How am I not innocent? I'm super innocent.
But wait,
Again,
time out.
yeah.
Why you say you're the innocent one out of the two, out of everything? What you trying to say about me?
I'm talking about out of my host.
Oh, I was finna say.
Yeah.
I was about to give it a full patois just now. Like, wait a
We
minute.
done heard your stories.
So what?
Y'all ain't heard mine.
I likes what I likes.
I feel you. I understand.
All right. So, you know, I will take a detour because it seems like I know where this is headed.
Where's it
So
going?
we're gonna-
I'm wondering.
Oh,
If you
shit.
guys,
Oh, shit.
Here we
You know
go.
what I'm saying?
wait. Okay. I see 2 lies for the last 2 comments. If you got to say it, you're not. That is incorrect, madam. I am super innocent. And then someone else in this group, I am the innocent one here. Madam, I
You're
disagree
innocent
with
until
that too.
proven guilty.
Huh?
What?
You're innocent until proven guilty.
There you go. See, all anyone can say about me is that they saw me waving goodbye to this nice group of individuals that happen to be pro-black. That's all that y'all can say that y'all saw me doing. Lies to the last comment. But yeah, I think that I'm the super innocent one. You know, yeah.
And what?
As the man who wants to go take a road trip to the Jamaica beach. Oh, okay.
Because you know what? I heard the weather's amazing there. I heard their beaches are really nice. The sand is nice.
But to a particular beach, though?
I heard they have great beef patties there.
You know what? Go away.
Specifically on that one.
Oh, yeah. Trying to hold back, right? Jimmy Bones, the innocent one.
The innocent one's my ass, yo.
Get the fuck out of here. I'm trying to remain quiet. You know what I mean?
Innocent one.
Like I say, innocent what? In the
motherfucker
law?
If
Like,
if Bones is innocent, R. Kelly didn't do it. Shit.
Damn. That's serious?
This man threw party. Wait. This man threw parties at my house. Parties, not parties.
Without
Parties.
you knowing.
Without my knowledge, and then invited me to them. Okay.
Well, you figured out what
Right. I'm getting cursed up by people. Oh, you invite me to your party? Shit, I didn't get the invitation yet either. You know what I mean?
But you know, as far as you know, I never fucked on your bed.
Oh shit! So did you?
Which bed? Nah, I which bed? You know what I'm saying?
You heard that, right? You heard that. As far as you know.
As far as you know, not him. But as far as you know.
I definitely. Yeah, let me shut up. I forget we're live.
So basically, what you're saying to Legend is, if one of those nights when he rolled over and the shit was still sticking to him, that was you.
Not at all. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Hey,
I don't either. Fuck that.
Hey, Nile's more than the river in Egypt, motherfucker.
Hey, I've been the one staying out of trouble. I seem like an innocent. Joe, don't I look like an innocent guy?
Yes.
No.
See?
No.
No.
I look very innocent, right? See?
Oh, wait,
does.
wait. May I say this? On Facebook, I look like an angel. On Instagram, a whole different bitch. So.
No,
But you see me in person. Don't I look like an innocent person?
You do look like you're innocent.
See?
Listen.
See? So that's
Like,
confirmation.
I look like a whole kid in the face, so you good.
Listen.
See, that's confirmation.
Jimmy look
absolutely right. No, he's
Jimmy look
absolutely right.
innocent.
He's always looked innocent. But
He
had all his whole preppy gear on and everything.
I had on jeans and a hoodie. It was cold.
Listen, give him some drinks. Give him some drinks and a couple of hoes in the room. You gonna see what Jimmy is innocent or not.
Yeah, we're gonna sit there, we're gonna, have nice conversations, deep intellectual talks.
Whatever.
We definitely gonna exchange knowledge with each other. It's gonna be amazing.
Yeah. Knowledge.
Maybe we'll go hang out.
What was that bar in Elizabeth that you found passed out outside?
Which one was that?
That hella speech to the co-workers in there, right? Okay.
Yeah,
right.
man.
But you know what? Hey, you know what? If you put me in a room with those 4 ladies or however many, and we have some drinks, to be honest with you, we'll just sit there, maybe munch a little bit, and just have some fun.
Motherfucker, you don't even remember who the ladies are. Get the fuck out of here.
I definitely remember. I mean, like I said, we just gonna sit down, maybe munch a little bit, maybe try to understand each other's lifestyles, and see which types of lifestyles they into, and just learn to understand each other.
Just know that you're connected. Just know that you're connected to us proves that your ass ain't innocent. Okay?
Hey, Dro, what was your comment?
Right.
Dro, what was your comment?
That's the hard part. What the lifestyle is.
I mean, that's what my lifestyle. See, this is what we'll do after we meet and munch. We'll figure out
what you munching on, Jimmy. What you munching on, Jimmy?
What you munching on?
Some food. Maybe have a raffle. It's fun.
Wait, you want to eat cake?
But you know that pussy juice.
It sounds like bon appetit to me.
That pussy juice.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Munching on, Jimmy, huh?
Huh?
Yo, Jimmy, rub your lips. You got that pussy juice on you.
Man. Y'all can't say that. Was it? He gonna be high-fiving the going on sale soon is the high five the pussy t-shirt and the shaking hands with the dick t-shirt. It's coming soon.
Oh, I need one.
You gotta shake the dick. You gotta shake the dick.
Shake hands with the dick. For those of you that don't know, Icon, you're gonna have a lot of editing to do tonight, just to let you know. We're gonna have a lot of bleeps in this show. But yeah, the reason what we said is that sometimes you get some twat so good, you gotta high five the pussy. Bow. So we're gonna have some shirts. And sometimes for the ladies, y'all get some dick so good, you gotta shake hands with the dick. Bow. So we're gonna have some shirts.
I need one of both.
Okay. Anybody else need a shirt? Anybody? We're gonna have them shirts for sale. We might have a mask too. Anybody else want to buy a shirt or a mask?
I'll buy a shirt. I know exactly where to wear it too.
No, it's gonna be in cold because it's gonna be you gonna high five a pussycat or you gonna shake hands with a rooster.
Ladies and gentlemen, do we have a winner that's just into the
You wanna hold on. First of all, hold on. What's the real name? What's VD? What's your name again? God damn it.
Dude, it's your destiny to know her name.
God is right up there. You think I know who the fuck she just came?
Okay, how the hell is she gonna come late as hell, Destiny? What the hell?
And she's our winner from last week with no audio or video on, really.
We've been talking about your ass for like the past 15 minutes, Destiny.
What about the head so good?
How the hell you doing? You late, Destiny?
I'm sorry.
Well, did she win it late last week? So she probably thought this was the regular time for the fucking contest and shit. I get it.
No, we're not going We ain't going 5 hours tonight, motherfucker.
Tonight, not that. I got shit to do.
I just woke up. Women problems. I don't feel like it.
Okay.
You know what's crazy? That's really an answer that any woman could give a man, and the man's be like, you know what? No problem. I don't care what it's like. Like, you just murdered this dude. Female problems. I got you. Let me cover this dude up for you. I got you. Just go do your thing.
Go to court. What happened? Murder.
It's good to see everybody.
Good to see you too. Even though we can't see you, but good to see you.
Yeah. Now we about to wrap the show up. Goddamn.
I'm sorry.
Did you test out your gift? Did you test out your code number?
Say it again.
Did you test out your code number to make sure it worked?
Yo, James, real talk.
Yeah.
I didn't test it out yet, right?
Are you messing up?
Because I met somebody I really like.
So?
And I really want to test some things out on him.
Oh, that's good.
I kind of got to walk him into it. So.
What, you gonna creep up behind him?
Nah, but I'm gonna walk him like, real smooth though.
Yeah.
We gonna get some things.
It sounds like you're gonna slowly put something in his ass. How you talking? Like,
You got a plan.
Oh shit!
He know about
up
it?
His butt cheeks. Clutch up his butt cheeks.
He don't know about it.
I don't want to hear about you getting spin kicked into a wall.
You're not liking a little rough, so just a little rough.
Word. I mean, yo, while you recovering from that concussion, you could think about all the stuff you want to do. Yeah.
I got some plans. I'm just trying to see what he like.
He likes that run. If he likes that run, because you know he might get taken by a dude or a chick. Just saying. Yeah.
What the fuck is you talking about, Jimmy?
Nothing wrong. Hey, whatever floats your boat. But all I'm saying is you creep up behind the dude. And if he'll be like, he'll be like, ooh, you might have to be a little nervous. Just saying.
She'll like. I think if she say, ooh, she gonna like that. She gonna really fuck the shit out of him then.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She gonna put that strap on and just go to work.
You know what's funny about it?
I think you're a winner.
It all depends on what game you're playing and what win it is.
2 weeks ago.
Okay, listen. Before
what the fuck are we talking about?
Oh yeah, yo. You know what's crazy? I heard this gay dude
2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. And I'm about to sign off in a few minutes. Yeah, because I remember this is how I got to go to the shit last time.
How many cups you got? How many cups you just had, man?
Just one can. Munster, right.
Oh, damn.
You know what's crazy? Yo, this week I heard this gay dude say the most gangster yet disturbing shit I ever heard in my life. Ever.
Okay, first of all, question. Why was you listening to the dude say some more gangster shit?
Because this chick that two of us know is dating a dude that's bisexual. The two of you should already know who it is. She's from our past.
Ooh.
Lives in New York.
Yeah,
you know her, and Legend knows her. She lives in the Bronx right now. So you should know who we're talking about.
I don't know who you talking about.
Legend already figured it out. But she's dating a guy that happens to be bisexual. And this dude said the most gangster yet disturbing thing I ever heard in my life.
Hold on. Did Legend used to fuck the chick?
There we go. Bro, that's not even part of the story. Go ahead, Jay.
If I can know who it is.
No comment.
Okay, I know who it is then.
Yo, this dude said the most gangster / gay thing I ever heard. He was like, yo, if a dude coming to me and be like, yo, I'll fuck you up. He said, I'll go to the dude like, yo, I'll fuck you. like, cause you know what?
As we close the show,
that will fuck a nigga head up.
Yeah, cause you know what? Cause you going into this fight, cause you're like, yo, I can't lose. Cause if you lose, you know what's coming, literally. And if you win, now you gotta worry like, what's coming.
If he loses, it's coming to him.
That's the most gangster line I've ever heard in my life. Yo, like this is my thing. Imagine you about to fight you, and you like, yo, word is born, son. Yo, word is born, son. I will fuck you up. Yo, son, I will fuck you.
Right there, I know. Like I'll think about running. I was like, you know what? Listen,
we got to fight right now.
You got to like either it's a fight or flight. It's either you got to do two things. You can't do in between. You do it in between. You get caught in between.
And the bad part about it, you sit there and you think about it. Like, wait a minute.
Because you know what you gotta think about? Now you gotta win the fight. Because if you lose, you won't get dragged away and wake up like, why am I so sore?
No, you gonna know why you sore. You ain't gonna fuck waking up. You gonna live through it, nigga. You gonna live through the shit.
And it's not gonna be considered rape. It's gonna be consensual because he told you he's gonna do it.
That ain't even a rape charge. That's a loser pay up charge.
He told you.
All I'm
Ladies
saying,
and gentlemen, we like to thank you for joining us. I don't even know how y'all gonna stop that. And I don't even want to see how, because I swear.
Yo, it messed me up when he said that. I was just like, what's your comeback for that? Like, you really think about what is your comeback?
You run away, motherfucker.
Yeah,
because now you don't lost the
fight or flight. Either fight or flight. That's one of the cases if a person run, I won't blame them. If a person fight, I won't blame them.
Yeah, man. That's a smart move. So I don't know. But yo, Ledge, shout out to you for this week, man. I know you got your show coming up on Saturday.
Damn, we can't hear you.
Right, this Saturday. Yeah,
now
you can't hear me?
Now we can hear you.
Okay, thank you perfectly. So please, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, this Saturday is finally happening. Hollywood Productions presents Love Under Contract. It's a stage play with a unique experience. You know, due to the whole situation that we're going through right now with COVID and everything, we was originally going to have a whole theater, but unfortunately now it's going to be streamed live on YouTube. It's going to be pay-per-view. So it's Saturday, September 26th, 7 p.m. Please feel free to join in. I am definitely going to show you something that you'd probably be surprised about, because whole different element what I'm doing on that show than what I do here. But trust me, I'm definitely going to come with it. And I appreciate all the all the support that I've gotten leading up to this day. I definitely appreciate it. It's the most important day possibly in my current life right now. So thank you very much for that right there. It's Love Under Contract right there. And I'm going to do something I'm going to be clowned about, you know what I'm saying, in the show. That's what I'm saying. But I'm going to go all in. So.
Oh, you already told me that? Oh, now I'm looking for a reason to clown you.
Hold up.
Well,
you didn't even say nothing, bro. That was you critiquing like a motherfucker.
Well, listen, Legend. I can't wait because I know you're gonna do your thing. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man.
It doesn't matter if you're singing on stage or if you're acting on stage. You always shining. But
All right,
it's
so
thank you, Micah.
You already know we agreed upon, so make it. I'm bodyguard for life.
You already, brother. Appreciate it. Appreciate you all. Thank you for your. Lorraine, it's always the quiet ones that's trying to start shit.
Exactly, right?
You see that?
Can you post the link?
Come on,
the link.
Post the link.
Post the link. All right, I got you. Let me see if I can do it on it. Sure, thank you.
You got it. Can you type it in the chat?
I sure got my ticket. Can't wait. But Legend should sing now. He should give us a preview.
I'm not singing in the show, so, and I put on a hell of an act for you last week, so that was yeah. So you got that right there.
Boo! I want to sing.
Come on, bro. Peer pressure.
You know.
Oh no, it's not my after show on this one right here, right? So that was last week. I will put that in. I got you when it's my turn again. I had a hell of a turn.
Now.
I think I'll even have a turn again to 2021. So
spotlight's on you.
It'll be on me this Saturday.
Oh,
it will be. I'll be watching. I got my ticket.
And
what time is it? 7, right?
It's 7 p.m. Eastern time, right? So,
all right.
Jimmy Bones, I'm about to send something to you. Hold
on. How long is the show?
It's the show itself is an hour and a half, and then it's actually guest host or our special host is Stephen Strickland.
Mm-hmm.
So he'll be on as well. There's like I said, between that and then the intermission, it should be about an hour and a half. No more than 2 hours at the most. But as far as like the show itself was, this past Saturday we had a great rehearsal. So we we ran through it twice just to see how long the actual things take with a little breaks here and there. I don't know if we took the 15-minute intermission, but yeah, hour and a half, if not less, or like I said, a little bit more. So yeah, and that's what I loved about it, because I don't want to be on something that's going to drag all night and all day. I like a story that's quick to the point, but it's very meaty, and that's exactly what it is. And I'm not just saying it because I'm in it, obviously. But yeah, like I said, great actresses through this pandemic and everything. This show's supposed to have been showed back, and I forget if it was March or April.
Yeah, you said
So
March.
this is how far we've come. Right. And that's it. And that's what's crazy. March, like I said, that's when the world went to hell out of New Jersey. So everything was like done. So trust me, we even doing it safe, but the way we're doing it safe, you know what I'm saying, as far as like going through the standards, as far as like, you know, social distancing, et cetera. Trust me, we've all been tested, and I'm not even for the damn COVID test, but we've all tested as well, just to make sure everything's safe and regulations with the theater that's going to be holding it. So trust me, we're on point. The cameras is going to be there. I can't wait, and I hope y'all will join me there too as well. Thank you.
Definitely. Where's the information so I can post it on here?
I'm about to send it right now.
So he could reach out. You know, I'm definitely going to be watching the show regardless. Definitely. And I know I'm gonna be making an announcement within the next couple of weeks on a new venture that I'm working on with two amazing people. It's another podcast I'm gonna be working on with two amazing folks. That announcement is coming imminently. My usual podcast, which is normally on Wednesday, Forward to Rise, is actually going to be held this Saturday. It's going to be about surviving depression. The flyers will be up soon so everyone can see it. But yeah, we definitely got some big things coming up over the next couple of weeks. Leslie, did you send it to me?
Hey, Steve.
Yeah, I'm getting the picture too.
Okay, yeah, send it to me now. Oh yeah, we forgot to ask you, if we do have a party, like a little two-step party, how many of y'all are down with it again to come by? It's a little two-step. Maybe have some like.
I'll be there in the corner.
You'll be there. You gonna? Me too. I'm be there drinking water.
Get the fuck out of here with that corner bullshit.
I'm gonna be over there drinking water too. I'm gonna be in there drinking water.
Vodka's not water.
You said who?
Vodka's not water.
It looks
I
like
can
water.
only drink water.
Yeah, me too.
I'll be there though. I'll show up.
It's funny you say that. That's one of my tricks. But did you get it?
Yeah, I got it. I'm gonna try to post it on here.
All right, let me know if you need me to send it.
I'm gonna have to email it to myself. Yeah, so we could try to post it. You know what we could do? We could post it on the Instagram and YouTube channels because I don't think it's gonna post on here because it was sent to me in a text. So oh, here we go. All right.
Okay.
All right, I got it. So let me try to figure out how to share this just so people can get the information on how to buy these tickets before we shut it down.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Okay, how the hell do you get there from here? Screens. No. All right, Messenger. Start, bro. Anybody know how to use this shit?
What's what?
I'm trying to post L's page. I'm having trouble with it. I don't know. Yeah. But
copy and paste the link. Copy and paste the link, I guess.
Why do I feel so old?
Let me try something. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I feel really old right now trying to figure out how to screenshot this. All right. Save. I feel really, really old right now. Just letting y'all know that. All right. All right, more copy. All right. Yeah, we're gonna try to put this up before we close it out. Just so we can make sure that we share L's stuff. Yeah, it's not working. L's gonna give it a shot, but yeah, it's not. But yeah, so we had this party. All right, what do y'all want to have at the party? Y'all want to have music, drinks, body shots? What y'all want to do for the party?
What the hell?
Well, listen, we don't have to ask them. We could just create it, and they'll just play what we create.
Okay. We gonna play some music.
He's trying to get us fucked up, bro.
Word.
What you talking about? I'm just asking what they feel.
Do you think Barney and Bailey's gonna ask the fans what they want? They're just gonna give it to them. They're gonna come.
All right, hold on. I see unlimited mask. What kind of mask we talking about? Yes, I'm with you. I'll be in the corner too.
Lies and fucking deceit. Yo, what the hell?
I'm gonna be in a corner sipping water.
She said Ciroc on deck. Oh shit.
I can't fuck with Ciroc. Ciroc on deck. Well, what happens when you drink?
Why you want to know what happens when a chick drinks? You trying to look for some freak shit, Jimmy?
No, I'm trying to see if when she drinks, she want to go out and go dance. When I drink, I like to go out and dance.
Jimmy.
What?
Jimmy.
Yeah.
You can't dance, bro.
I'm an amazing dancer. I'm not Icon, but y'all can dance.
You got a two-step.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. Who can't two-step?
That's it.
Yo, dude, I'm over 35 now. 2 steps, so they getting. I'm not gonna be the old cats in the club that's doing splits, trying to spin around, trying to holler at some chick that's 20 years younger. So I'm about to say, let me holler at you. I ain't doing all that. I'm trying to conserve energy. Because I'm gonna need energy to clean up the place and help load up the tables and make sure everybody can get home so I can walk them home. I can't wait. Vaseline. Wait, hold on. What? I'm reading.
Okay, very quickly, I put that information up there in the chat.
Did you? Okay, cool. I seriously thought it said, one of the comments, I thought it said Vaseline, this is waistline. Okay. I seriously thought it said I could wind up some Vaseline. Like, what kind of party you talking about trying to throw? I just saw it was waistline. My fault. All right, so all of y'all, did y'all all get is the information? Anybody who still needs a second to copy the information? I'm down to see the waistline. Oh, hey, this is gonna be a party. We're gonna sing Kumbaya and play a guitar. I don't know what y'all talking about. Oh, hang on, wait, hold on, huh? Wait. I spelled it. Holy shit, I can't spell it. Oh, all right. I feel a love in the room. Was everybody able to get the information? I don't even know what a stiff Trini is, but word.
A Trinidadian that can't dance.
Can't dance.
Oh, okay. Can't dance. 2 steps. Hit them with the 1 step. 1 spin, turn around, drop. Got you. We're going to be out there hanging out together. We're going to be in the corner drinking that water.
Well, listen, anybody gonna be out on the dance floor with me, just know you're gonna get a workout. Don't go out there if you can't hang.
Shit, that's the Icon talk. He ain't bullshitting. This is what he do. This is what he do.
I just saw somebody post Trini's can't dance. Did we just
No, she just said that she can't.
That's not what she said. A Trini that can't dance, I don't believe that. That's what she said.
Let me reread it. Hang on. Because it popped up.
See, Jimmy Bones be trying to stir that shit. It's almost
I apologize.
All right, is that time? Let's go.
That is my apologies. I'm an American. Yes, me too. But definitely, it's been a great night. I appreciate y'all for coming on. A lot less controversial than last week, which I love. If y'all can't dance, y'all can definitely whine. All right, this is going in a crazy direction that I don't feel comfortable with because I don't do any of these things. So we're all going to have a nice evening. I'm going to turn the cameras off. So for Just D, Icon, Legend, Damian Simmons, thank y'all and have a good night.
X, baby! Yeah!
Let me turn this camera off.